What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to Against the Fence, the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC and the sport of mixed martial arts. We've got UFC 290 main card coming right up. The chat is already popping. I'm back from festivals and COVID. And what else can we talk about?
Alive and kicking. It's good to see you back, JK.
Yes.
The chats have missed you. Everyone chucking your emojis. Say welcome back to the fella. But you know, this is the event where the king of the division is home. You know, we're talking about Volkanovski. He's coming back to claim what's rightfully his, and that's the title. He tried testing.
What do you mean claim what's right? He's still got it.
I mean, he's contended. He's contended to find out who's the actual champion of the division. That's what the interim is. So he's, but fundamentally, you know, he went to try to take someone else's territory. Didn't work out. He's back on it now. Ash and I did a bit of a breakdown on it this week. You know, we had some confident picks coming up on this one. So far, on the final, some people want us to do prelims, didn't they?
Yeah.
But tell you the truth, it was fire. Watched a couple of them.
Would have been a bit of a struggle for me because I was a bit tired, but yeah.
I had a good kit.
Some banging fights, obviously. Some huge knockouts, some upsets.
Yeah.
This is why we love the sport. And obviously, ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Let's talk about that.
Good old retirement and then winning in a couple of seconds. I heard he wants to go back in there next week. Now,
you know what I mean? I feel pretty amped up after that.
It's like, maybe perhaps he's not done. Maybe he's not done, but...
It's like that.
No, I think
go out like that.
Yeah.
Salute.
You can't get any better than that. You can't get any better than that, and well deserved as well.
Are we talking about a flawless performance from Lawler?
Yes.
Or are we talking about a washed up Nico Price?
Oh no.
You know, you guys look at that competition too. He wasn't fighting.
Saying that, yeah.
They're quite equal. I would have said they're both coming off some dirty streaks in the UFC.
Yeah.
But I mean, Nico's known to be a dog and to bring a brawl.
Yes,
but
true.
He's been found to be quite chinny as of late. So
yeah, he just looks a little bit a step off of the mark, to be honest, as Nico Price. But maybe it's probably time for him to hang up as well. Let's get to some chats there. We've got Stephen who's in the house. He says, "Good morning, lads. I'm pulling an all-nighter for this one. Already lost my parlay, so a cheeky £5 on Val beating Bo Nickal for the lows."
I just said that to the boys as well, Stephen. I said I might do a cheeky.
What's the return?
I actually joked and said I'll put a tenner on. Oh no, I said I was going to say I'd put it on Ruthless, but no, I said Pantoja and Val. Yeah, my parlay's still there. It's still in there.
Daniel FIFA and more is in the house again. Good morning from Ireland. Yes, Daniel.
What's up, man?
What's happening? Pop the like on the video if you've not done so already. And that's it. Give each other some love in there. Stephen says this card is too good not to watch live. Absolutely. Yeah, we're in here. Yes, Wales is in the house as well. What's up, fellas? Yes, Wales. Much love from across the pond over there. Stephen says festivals. I thought you were fired. Oh, absolutely not, my man. I run this show.
We might have speculated.
I run this show. Tuto says massive salutes and respects to ATF Nation, Wales, and all die-hard Giant fans in the building. Yes, Toto. Bringing the heat as always. Bringing the love and the energy. Love it. Raphael's in the house as well. Yes, Raphael. Raphael's going to be joining us for a fan cam a little bit later on. Did you get the details, Raphael? Let me know in the chats, please. He'll be joining us straight after the main card to give us his thoughts and opinions on the fights tonight. Wales says, I put a couple quid on Val. Man, I'd love him to see him win.
Could you imagine?
Big question is, do we have Psycam tonight? No, we don't.
They wanted it. Mate, no, maybe one time, but no, tonight we didn't set it up. That would have been fun, huh?
We only do the other camera if we got a big 6-hour event. Raphael, good love. Oh, there's a lot of love in the chat. It's good to see it. In that case, then, shall we get into the main card?
Well, it says bring on side cam.
Well, we'll get it back one day. We'll have to sort of work out a setup that works with this setup because the rig was a bit faffy. But no, yeah. Look, we could bring it
Yes, let's get into the old fight card then.
Have a look.
And I'll whack that away. Right, yes. Ooh.
There it is.
Yeah, so then kicking us off first, as someone mentioned a second ago, we've got Bo Nickal taking on, I was about to say Trayshawn Gore there, Val Woodburn. Again, Woodburn stepping up on short notice. Can he shot the world?
Oof,
we're going to see in a second ago. Then we've got in the lightweight belt, Jalin Turner, who actually missed weight, taking on Dan Hooker. Actually, to be in fact, blonde Hooker.
Yep.
Different beast. Yeah, different kettle of fish there, blonde Dan Hooker.
Undefeated.
Exactly. Don't wait for the stats later. Jumping on to the middleweight division where we've got Robert Whittaker taking on Plessis. And then in the co-main event where we've got Brandon Moreno defending his flyweight belt against Alexandre Pantoja.
Who's beaten him twice already, but one was an exhibition.
Yes.
And
then the main event
their villain.
where we've got
Nemesis.
Alexandre Volkanovski taking on Yair Rodríguez. Again, I can't wait, and I'm very interested to see that fight.
Yeah. Now, we'll take us through that, Ash. Pretty decent card.
Yeah, can't grumble. The next pay-per-view card are quite decent as well.
Yes.
We've got some bangers on that one. That's going to come later on this month as well.
Yeah.
2 exciting pay-per-views in 1 month. There's a lot to digest and get through. Tuto says... KJ. The other... I think you mentioned JK. The other channel, G Nation, will be live. Few minutes. Will you be able to join the channel? Later on, probably not. Because we've got a fan cam. By the time we wrap this up, it's going to be at least scones 5:30 in the morning. So that unfortunately we won't be able to join those guys.
Unfortunately, not,
Stephen says,
send the love, of course. We'll send the love.
Yes.
Before we go to bed.
Stephen says to think I was in Las Vegas a few weeks ago. Would love to be there this week, man. Absolutely.
1 week. What was that thing you were showing us about Fight Week and the signings and all that was going on?
Yeah, I know.
That was just
UFC the expo.
I'd love to, ATF will have to do it in the International Fight Week.
We gotta get ourselves over there. We gotta get out there. It did look pretty
Look at
cool.
around the world right now.
That's different.
Wow.
That's different. Nice.
Where's the camera of us?
Yeah, he doesn't make us free holding down the UK.
Stephen says, Sai, Ash, JK, let's have your main card picks. Go.
All right. Cool.
So,
Start with you.
I mean, when we get as well, I want to get a topic as to
I don't even need to look at my phone for main card picks. I'm going with Bo Nickal, Jalin Turner, Robert Whittaker, Alexandre Pantoja, and Alexandre Volkanovski.
I've gone the same, apart from I've gone Brandon Moreno. There you go.
Ooh, I've gone...
In fact, I've even gone Bo Nickal sub first round. Easy.
I kind of want Val to win, you know.
Really, just to shock the world.
Yeah,
I mean, I was listening to Chris Curtis and Sean Strickland talk about it, and Chris Curtis doesn't rate Bo Nickal.
Does he
thinks everyone's hyping him up too much.
Should we get into this fight with a sec as well?
Val, Turner.
You went Val?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I went Val Woodburn, yeah. Just because at the same time, I mean, I'm up at the moment, and it was almost a bit of like, you know what, risking 1,400 points? Nah, I'd rather risk 100.
Yeah.
So, it was just a lower risk for me. It's more so the case. Then you got Jalin Turner, Jalin Turner.
What? Jalin Turner.
What? Think about Jalin Almeida.
Jalin Turner Almeida.
And then you got Robert Whittaker, and I went with Brandon Moreno, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, on this pick I got Pantoja. So
What?
Well, I'm gonna have to put Brandon Moreno, innit? Because I remember on the people's picks I was talking.
Yes.
But what did I say to Angus? Moreno.
Yeah. I was the only one that went Pantoja.
Oh well, yeah. On here just now I had Pantoja, but I did say
wishy-washy.
Nah, mate. I mean, could
Doesn't know what he's doing.
Can you easily pick that one?
You don't know what you're doing.
It's a tough one. It's generally a tough one. One of the hardest one a bit. And then you got Alexandre Volkanovski as one of the main. But
did I pick Volkanovski because I've got Yair on here?
Did you?
No, that's I'm just doing a you.
No. It's more a Pantoja and Moreno ones are
Cool
really
Smeagol's in the house.
Yes,
Cool
Coles.
Smeagol.
What's up, man? What's up?
That's right. Do what Laird Wales says and smash that like button.
that like
Steven
button.
says JK with the safe bets. I got your picks too, mate. Well, there you go.
Smash that like button.
Yeah,
like
I've
the
got
world.
that Pantoja risk in there.
Daniel's gone Volk, Moreno, Dricus, Turner, Nickal. Wow, you're on Dricus.
Ooh, someone like the odds on that, did they?
Don't know.
Like the odds
Yeah,
on that?
clearly. Steven says, does anyone know what the deal with Volk's plaster on his face is all
Yeah, I
about?
just saw that a second ago.
Yeah, how bad is that cut?
Don't know.
I'm sure he's fine. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he just really likes Nelly. You know,
What? It's a picture of the UFC belt on it.
didn't Nelly
On
have the
plaster.
old,
Don't know. But anyhow, Stephen, let us.
wear the plaster as a fashion statement, Nelly, didn't he?
Oh, did he? Oh, I don't know.
On the face.
That's a bit rubbish. Stephen, let us know if you're coming down to the big city in 2 weeks' time for UFC London. Let us know your updates on that and what you want to do. Drew says, much love and respect to everyone. Ciao. About to Georgie Nation. Leather to the face. Live show. God bless everyone. Try and have a multi-screen all the channels. Yes, absolutely. Get it all going. Angus says, let's go Val Woodburn, the biggest upset in UFC incoming.
Jenkins knows where it's at. Imagine. I reckon.
I guess so.
I was saying it in the breakdown, right? If there's a place where it's possible, I think it's there. But then also there's a bad omen around Dricus and Whittaker, which is just, don't sit right with me. I feel like Dricus could probably do something there as well.
No.
It shouldn't be able to. It shouldn't happen. Like on paper, no way.
Rob's gonna absolutely dog walk.
I agree with
something feels a bit iffy about it. The fact that
I agree with what Robert Whittaker said. During the week, they said, how do you think you're gonna beat Du Plessis? And he goes, I'm too fast for him. His footwork's on point and the cardio, and I 1,000% agree with him. It's gonna be too quick for him.
Yeah.
But like I said, you never know in this sport. He could get caught, but
that's what I mean.
he's
Like
just
he's
I don't think Dricus has got the knockout power to put.
But Whittaker's been in there with Romero. Come on now.
Yeah,
Agus is coming right there.
Who's excited for Robbie Lawler versus Jake Paul? Oh dear. I mean, as long as Robbie Lawler's getting paid, of course, but it'd have to be over at the PFL.
Yeah.
And the ultimate question is, did Robbie Lawler see out his contract right now?
It's like when you leave the club after a night out, and then you're walking down an alleyway. There's Jake Paul, just like, before you get home, you have to go through me first. And it's like, oh mate, I've got to fight this
free
in
cash.
an alleyway. Yeah, do you know what I mean? he literally just hangs outside the UFC club, just fighting off washed up fighters as they leave.
David says, I might be in London as Will Curry has a fight the night before Cage Warriors. I don't have a ticket for UFC so far, but have noticed they are pretty cheap. I'll be in London regardless. All right, good stuff, man. Good stuff. We will be around.
Right, let's break this one down for you then, you wonderful people. Let's get into this one then. So we got Val Woodburn against Bo Nickal, jumping into the short notice. In Val Woodburn, who's got a pro record of 7 wins with 0 losses, with 5 KOs and 3 first round finishes. He's making his UFC debut. He's never been carried or submitted. And as I said, he is stepping up on short notice. Can he shock the world?
I love how there's no highlight reels for these guys. So they've just got footage of them training.
Yeah. Best you can do, isn't it?
Well, surely they should have Bo Nickal's finish of...
Yeah,
we got a bit of that.
That's about it.
No, it's the Contender Series finish.
Got a bit there. Valerie.
Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Orthodox
that was that. I totally forgot. Do you remember the controversy with that nut shot?
Yeah.
It was the nut shot and then took him down or something, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Fighting style for Valerie. It's orthodox fighter, grappling heavy fighter. He has a lot of power, but prefers to be physical with it, like chest to chest rather than throwing it in the stand up. So you tend to find him sort of trying to muscle his way into range as much as possible. He assumes in the octagon and commands the action, this guy. He fights his fight by nullifying opponents' striking and then muscling them against the cage. But he's capable of short bursts of violence as well. It doesn't come without paying a heavy cardio tax in this instance, though. So he does have to be careful as to where and when he does spark it.
Where and when? I'll be there in 10.
Jumping on to Bo Nickal then, who's got a pro record of 4 wins and 0 losses, with 1 KO and 3 submissions, and all of them being in the very first round. And he's got a UFC record of 1 win and 0 losses. He made his UFC debut this year against Jamie Pickett, and he also was an Contender Series twice in 2022.
Yes, and he's a southpaw fighter, NCAA Division 1 wrestler and a national champion. He's got blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's explosive in transitions when he's taking the back. Crazy strength from the years of freestyle wrestling. He wastes no time, often makes quick work of his opponents by swarming them before they have a chance to settle. We've not seen much of his striking, but he throws heavy, and a lot of that is just to close the distance, grab hold of the legs and get the takedown.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Before we get into some expectations, Stephen says, was Val Woodburn the only man to say yes? Seems crazy, huge UFC roster, and they picked someone who was going to be on the Dana White Contender Series. Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I guess they needed to kind of get somebody in who's similar sort of stage in their career, really. There's no point in throwing Bo Nickal, a Kevin Holland or someone like that. Yeah, he was talking big things about Woodburn, actually. Raphael says, can't wait for November for a John Jones match. Oh, mate, don't even get me started. So glad that fight got made.
I might go for Val now. He's got Chris in his corner.
I thought he did go
just because he got Chris in his corner.
He did.
That was a joke.
Jones versus Stipe doesn't make sense, says Stephen. Whoa, Stephen, what is that?
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. What do you reckon?
Sure?
I think it makes sense. Yeah,
I think it makes sense, but I just don't feel like we're dealing with the same Stipe.
I don't think we're dealing with the same Stipe.
Not these days.
I mean,
I'm actually shocked that I'm shocked the fight was booked because I didn't think it would happen, just purely because
the way Stipe was with it.
Yeah, just because like literally the amount of heavyweight like fights we've gone to the rankings, boys, and said what's next to this fighter, and Stipe's still there, but then hasn't fought in so long, and like even when Jones beat Garn all the way. When did he beat? Gone out ages ago. Anyway.
January 2021.
Just think if something else happened with Stipe. What other matchup do you think, Stephen, is better for Stipe? Or should Stipe have taken? Because it might be a little bit weird as well, just to think about it. Let's get into some of the expectations and we can touch back on this.
Yeah.
But look, talking about Val Woodburn, there'll be one thing on his mind, to be honest, and that's going to be getting the upset. Make a name for himself. If he wants to do that, he does need to stuff the takedowns at all costs.
Yes.
Make sure that he only goes down on his own terms, if that's the case, is in like ending up on top. But fundamentally, just kind of remaining physically aggressive on the feet. Well, I do want to see him throw nothing but uppercuts, to catch Nickal on those level changes if he goes for them. No man has actually denied the takedowns and stood with Nickal before. That's something. That's a fact. So, as much as I would actually love that to happen from Val, I don't think it's a cloth from which he is cut. Like, he's likely to be very physical with Bo against the cage. He's going to try and land on top and hold him under his weight if he does go to the ground, like I was saying earlier. Yeah. But fundamentally, the chances of bro.
Sorry, I was just looking at what Chris cut. Sorry, I couldn't contain the laughter. I'm not going to carry on.
All right, the last one I'm just going to say in this is Bo is very slippery, right? So it would take good ground composure to hold him if he does get Bo down and is on top of him.
Yeah, that's the thing with Val is he's going to be very physical.
Yes.
And that could play into Bo's fighting style. Plan. That's what Bo would want.
Yeah, 100% agree with you. Because like you said, Val likes to get in close and grab a hold of you. And I think it plays into Bo's hands perfectly, but who knows?
Yeah. What are you saying, JK? Bo Nickal?
To be honest, for Bo Nickal, I think a last minute opponent change isn't ideal for anyone, but I don't think that stops Nickal from just executing his game plan. I think we can take bets on how long it will take Nickal to level change and shoot for the takedown. Might be difficult against the smaller guy, but I expect him to kind of switch to the body lock if needed and get the takedown from there. He has one rear naked choke, one triangle choke, and one arm triangle. Who wants to guess which submission Nickal will pull off this
Kimura!
Nah, I don't think he's going to Kimura him. I think it'd be rear naked choke. The
size of Val's back, it's just too easy to jump on.
I'm expecting a takedown 20 seconds into the fight.
Yeah.
Let's get some chats.
It's got, like you said, by trip, right? Because to go for those hips would be difficult with the height disparity here. And of course, ducking that low for the.
I don't think it's going to stop Nickal from getting the takedown though. Walls of Jericho says Angus. Philip's in the house. Yes, Philip.
Yes, Philip.
What's up,
Philip? Welcome in, man. It's good to see you, bro.
Daniel Sfifa and Moore says, I think MMA fighters should do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instead of boxing when they retire. Absolutely.
I love that.
Well, agree with that. Maybe we get Robbie Lawler versus GSP.
We've got those.
And the Invitational perhaps in December. That'd be cool. Woodburn hasn't had a finish since 2021 over Yuri Natar. Says
as of late there have been decisions.
Angus. I had to say it. Stephen says that they waited too long. Stipe is done. I love Stipe, but he's done. He's had too long out. Yeah. He's too old. UFC clearly don't like him. Okay. Interesting thoughts from Stephen. Opinions where it's at here or the ATF. Raphael says, I agree with you, Stephen. I mean, people get hyped for that match, but I don't think it's a good idea for it. Stephen also says, let's go Val, make some money. Michael Cully's in the house.
Hey!
Yeffing boys. Yes, Cully!
What's up, Cully? Good to see you, bro.
Morning, sir.
Welcome in.
How long do you think this fight's going to take?
Nickal's going to take us back.
Stephen reckons Nickal will do a top-mounted choke, so I reckon for a guillotine from Mount, perhaps.
Look at
Interesting. Is that Strickland's team in Val's corner? Yes, I believe.
Oh, wow, he's got a reach advantage.
Cully's going round one.
Not bad.
One takedown attempt. He's got to mask it, though, Nickal. That's the thing.
He's
right hand over the top.
Wow.
He's done.
Oh! CKO for Bo Nickal! Who'd have thought?
Wow.
Bro's got hands! Chris Curtis! Bro's got hands!
Wow.
Man.
Chris was saying all he's got is an overhand right and a takedown. But look, that's how it's done. Woo!
Wow.
Quick succession.
Well, I did say under the 2.5 in this. I think it was under 1.5.
Quick.
Was that the first 20 seconds?
Done.
Bro.
Wow.
I mean, look, it looks good. We should need to try not to overhype this guy, I guess. But someone like that was the ideal opponent in a lot of ways. I mean, the Trajan Gore fight...
Stylistically as well, it was perfect for Bo, but...
I was proper pumped for the Trajan Gore fight, personally. I'm gutted that fell through, but... don't know if they would rebook it.
Boom.
Whoosh, look at
One
that.
overhand right, and then he came over the top of the left after that as well. Steps back.
Stiffed him.
Realised that he's wobbled.
Look at that.
Came straight back in there.
He just throws it, and then look how he's just on the evase, just gets out of there.
On the nose.
Throws it and gets out of there. Throws it and gets out of
the
there.
uppercut that time.
The uppercut wasn't... Sorry, the counter was never even there for him, so he was just being cautious. It's not like Val was a good at countering.
Shovel.
Boom.
Damn.
Knocking down a transformer, innit?
I mean, Val got in there, got his payday.
Yeah.
Fair play to him for stepping up.
But you know what? It just didn't make enough of a scratch.
Like I said during the breakdown show, there was nothing to lose for him. But thinking about it, he didn't want that. He didn't want to lose or get finished that early, because if he would have put a good case for himself, where he was like maybe fighting off submission attempts or maybe fought a good fight, then he could have stayed like in the UFC. But I think like you said, I think they probably may put him in a contender series.
Yeah.
Guess who went with round one or TKO for Woodburn?
Who? Did you Ash? Oh, for Woodburn. Oh, right, yeah. I thought you said
I guess he went for Woodburn, yeah.
I did. But you don't...
L's in the chat for Sai.
L's in the chat.
L's in the chat for Sai.
I'll remember that, boys.
Side cam.
Let's see who wins the event.
I've only got one fight wrong.
Welcome on in. If you're just joining us, hit that like button. If you've not done so already, this is a UFC fan channel where fan opinions matter most. Cool. Stephen says, Val owes me £5. Take that from his pay. He also says it looks worse for Val being finished by TKO.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. 100%,
Indeed.
man.
There's the L's for Sai in the chat. Love that, guys.
The only reason to give me an L is because I'm currently on top of the league, so they want to see me fall. But it's all right. I get it. Jealousy. It's cool. It's cool. I get it.
No,
Exactly.
it's just stupid.
I definitely, 1,000% agree with. It was the worst way for Woodburn to lose by knockout, because obviously everyone was talking about the only chance that Val had was maybe to try and knock out Bo, but it was the other way around.
That reach advantage was there, and the hands were just too fast for him.
Absolutely. And Cully says, I put Bo sub on my Aka, so he's fuming. Oh man.
I didn't. I just said
That
under 2.5.
so annoying. Man, what an L, says Raphael. There you go.
Yeah.
Ash looking like the B-Tech mount. Wait.
I'll take it.
Fair.
Cheers, Cully.
He's got.
I'll take it. I've got a bit of a mullet going on though.
Yeah, you need a haircut, son.
Yeah, I do need that. Si?
No.
This time of night.
Don't let him cut your hair
Actually,
again.
not after that L, actually.
Well, we're off to a flying start. Do we reckon we're going to get any more finishes tonight? I reckon
the next one's going to be a finish, I think.
I think Robert Whittaker's going to starch to Plessis. I really do.
I hope so.
You reckon? You reckon Turner's going to knock out Hooker?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, but then again, it is blonde Hooker, so I don't know.
Blonde Hooker might go decision. Angus says, Bo Nickal calls out Marvin Vittori. Book it, Dana. Did he actually? Miss that. Vittori.
Josiador.
That's a step up. And Vittori.
Hey, that one's.
Yes. Leon and
Up
Johannes.
champion.
JJ right in the back. Let's go, Cheska. But at the same time, it's like he's untested still, Bo. He's untested. He's not showing any.
Yeah.
He's not been in any adversity at all. So to risk him up against such a high talent like that, we're not really going to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, true.
We got to ease him into it though.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
We've got to kind of see some of his strengths and all sorts, you know.
The only problem with all these first round finishes is filler, says Stephen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of that tonight.
Right.
Getting a lot of filler. Carly says, I hope all finishes. I fancy some sleep. It's a struggle over here on this neck of the woods. Daniel says, Dricus and Moreno will finish.
That's
I love that. He's from 8 Simple Rules, that guy. Anyway, I can't remember his name, but he's funny as actor.
Been a fair few first round finishes tonight. Oh yeah, of
maybe we
course.
get some fan minutes in actually.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
We could probably get a fan minute.
I don't think we've got.
Don't have the
Facilities for that.
facilities.
I was just about to say, we don't have facilities.
Angus says no, he didn't, but I guess you guys are listening on mute, so I'm gonna mess with you. Okay. Thanks, Angus. Angus.
I see. He knows the inner workings of over here.
Yeah.
You know too much, Angus. You know too much.
Yes.
Indeedy ho. What was everybody's potential fight of the night tonight?
I can't remember what I said now. What did I say? I think I said. I said the main event. I think.
Yeah.
I think I said that during the Moreno show.
I mean, I'm expecting big things from Moreno versus Pantoja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be either co-main or main. But if I had to pick, it
when I was doing my picks, I was scrolling through. Do you know the is it Toshiara or Toshiaro?
Oh,
Toshiaro, yeah. Literally, I was like, oh, that kid's so talented. And then I saw who he was against and just saw Edgar. So I was like, right, I'm going Edgar.
I did, yeah.
But I did change because obviously I knew how talented Toshiaro is.
Oh, you switchy, eh?
Oh no, I knew I was going for Toshiaro. I just saw the Edgar and
some people get slated for.
Angus is in on.
I didn't change though, right?
Angus is in on 2
Switched.
accounts. He says, I'm actually looking at you through your window right now. He says, evening chaps. Okay.
Hello.
Daniel says, Moreno versus Pantoja fight of the night. Ooh.
Love that, sir.
So are you predicting a quick finish in the main event then? Because that's the thing. I mean, Rodríguez is, you could say, he's the most unique test that Volka's is fighting.
You're
so,
right.
you know, I don't know. I'm expecting fireworks in that one. But I just think Volk's going to be able to take him down, I think.
Yeah, I think you should just do a Frankie Edgar and take him down and smother him.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Because it's always an option. Always an option.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, but then Yair looked pretty good off his back against Emmett, you know?
Yeah, he did,
he pulled in that triangle.
Right. Yeah, that was very unexpected.
That's the thing with Yair is he's taken a lot of time out, hasn't he, in previous years?
Yeah.
But he's got so much better in those years. It's crazy. I mean,
yeah, but like I was saying to Tay in the week, like he's only lost twice in the UFC, and obviously that's one to Max and one to Frankie.
Yeah,
so
that's a big thing.
And to be fair, he gave Max a good test, didn't he? Like I was surprised, like the way he came out against Max. So, and obviously, but then again, the Brian Ortega was a bit of a funny one, wasn't it? So
yeah, he fought twice in 2016, twice in 2017, once in 2018, twice in 2019. Didn't fight in 2020. Returned in November of 2021, and that was the fight against Max. And then, of course, the Brian Ortega shoulder injury was very disappointing.
Yeah.
We didn't really get to see that fight properly play out, but his performance against Emmett, man, was just unreal.
Yeah.
He just looked so good.
Class.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he looks against Volk.
Yeah.
I think he's got a kicker's chance, I think, against Volk.
Yes, I agree.
Personally. Steven says Hooker versus Turner should be a banger. Yeah, I think stylistically this match is going to be quite interesting. Angus is letting know saying I switched accounts so I could dislike the video twice. God. Daniel says I think Volk decision. Yeah, I've gone Volk decision as well. Volk is going to do a Frankie Edgar and get brutally knocked out. Ooh, damn. What are you doing?
I don't know. He's fumbling around over here doing something.
There it is. We have a fan minute capability enabled, so we can do that. We can do fan minutes. We've got a waiting room on. We have the demo link, so it'll never go more than 40 minutes at all anyway. But we'll only have you for 8 minutes. That's fine.
Oh, we haven't got any headphones out.
And then copy to the link.
But yeah, no, I think it's pretty good.
There we go.
Yeah, so what Side's on about is a fan minute. So after a fight, if you ever want to jump in, give us a shout and we'll get you in where we can talk to you about the fight that has just happened.
Which I'll fire over
and you can jump on
and then we can get some comments on it
speak
as
with
well.
us.
Yeah, apart from, of course, Raphael, we're going to be speaking to Raphael later on anyways.
Yes.
In due course. So, but now we're going to get on to the second fight of the main card, Jalin Turner versus Dan Hooker. Turner was on a bit of a roll, man.
Yeah.
Until he... Well, I mean, to be fair, it wasn't really his fault that he fought until it's Gamrot, because Gamrot stepped in short notice.
Yeah.
So you could say there's a lack of preparation for somebody of Gamrot's style.
Yeah.
Because who was he slated to fight? Was it...
I just can't remember.
I want to say...
It'd be on there. Oh, was it on there?
Was it Moicano?
No,
it was Hooker, wasn't it? It was scheduled to face Hooker.
It was, yes, it was Dan Hooker, yeah.
Yeah, Hooker withdrew, citing an injury. So, yeah.
Wow.
Two different fighters, of course, Hooker and Gamrot. So,
yeah.
This time, I guess Turner's had a lot longer to prepare for somebody like Dan Hooker, who's been in some absolute wars and fought some of the best in the division. And some great finishes as well. But... it was good to see him get back to winning ways against Poyes back in whenever that fight was. Not too long ago, was it?
No, I don't think it was. No, it was.
Back in November, UFC 281, where he stopped him.
Right, let's get into this one then. Stop faffing around with that.
Shall we?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Jumping on to Dan Hooker then, who's got a pro record of 22 wins with 12 losses, with 11 KOs and 7 submissions and 12 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 12 wins and 8 losses. He made his UFC debut in 2014. He's won 2 of his last six bouts. And Blonde Hooker has a pro record of 0 wins and 0 losses. And Blonde Hooker has a UFC record of 0 wins and 0 losses.
Why have you got that in now?
Because it's the most important stat.
Did you say 0 wins, 0 losses twice?
Yep.
As in like 2 wins and 6.
Yeah, you did.
What?
Yeah, so you said that normal hooker got 0 wins and 0 losses. Then you said
No, I said blonde hooker.
Yeah, but then you also said normal hooker.
No, I said blonde hooker.
But you said it twice.
No.
Oh, you just said it
Clip
twice.
me.
I'll have to check it. We'll check it. Press. Let's find out. All right, cool. So fighting style, orthodox fighter, Muay Thai background, and we'll run it back later. He's got Muay Thai background and purple belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. A fighter's fighting this guy. Like, this guy brings a fight right away, making your portion of the octagon uncomfortably small. He fights best when he's on the front foot, leading the dance. But he would actually often low feint as well by going high and then before landing quite low, or no, vice versa. He uses his feints to catalog reactions before pulling the trigger and really executing something dangerous. But educated lead jab this guy. You know, he would switch his stance to ensure he can actually deliver the most power with it. Aside from that, blonde hooker or normal hooker, he tends to want to
TKO
dictate.
for my mic.
Come on, tie that up. He tends to want to dictate the rules of engagement, doesn't he? So he uses those tip kicks along with his striking just to sort of shepherd you against the fence and just make it very much his fight.
Absolutely. As for Jalin Turner.
Jumping on to Jalin Turner, then he's got a pro record of 13 wins with 6 losses, with 9 KOs and 4 submissions, and he has 10 first round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 6 wins and 3 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2018. He also was in the Dana White Contender Series in 2018.
Yes, that's right, and he is a southpaw fighter with a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Sweating.
Insanely tall for lightweight, does a good job at keeping you at bay with his jabs and his kicks. His wingspan is so great, he can throw a kick as rangefinder before following up immediately with his power shot. Tracks his opponents and keeps them on the end of his strikes, cutting off the octagon as he moves. He's calm and composed striker, lethal knees up close, which he often uses to the body on smaller opponents. It's effective in most of his matchups. So I'm expecting him to give Hooker some problems with them later on in the fight as well.
100%.
Yep.
But what can we expect then for Dan Hooker?
See, kickboxing have been working a lot on the wrestling with this guy. Like, is it the fight that Hooker switches it up with his approach? Maybe scoring, trying to score some takedowns off of Turner's kicks.
That would be
how he's going to be doing it. Yeah. On the feet, he actually needs to use feints to make Turner freeze, or just draw out his strikes so he can actually counter over him as well.
Yeah, I think even if he tries to grab a kick, Turner will grab a neck.
You reckon? Yeah, he is. That's the thing. He's quite slick on the ground, is Turner, really.
And that's one thing those arms are good for as well. It's like wrapping up those submissions. Yeah. You can really sort of sink him in.
Very got underrated jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
That Jamal Hill right back there.
Probably, yeah. Look at that thick boy.
Yeah.
It's not nice, sorry.
Here it is.
I know it is.
Anyhow, yeah. So yeah, Brad Riddell, that guillotine that he got on Brad Riddell was pretty impressive. But as you said earlier, Ash, he's got 4 submissions, 2 via rear naked choke in the UFC as well. So it's whether or not he can take the back of Dan Hooker. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Hooker done quite well at fighting off the submission attempts against Puya's last fight. So
yeah, that's true.
This
is a proper new Hooker. He's got a black back tattoo as well.
Yeah, he's had his legs tatted up.
He's got a remodel done. Look at the guy. I mean, there's something about UFC fighters that just want to go Super Saiyan.
I might just go blonde.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go blonde.
I don't think it'd be silly, to be honest.
I reckon you should go blonde.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Oh, I thought you meant
could bring out the
change
Phil
your
Horse.
pitch to put.
Yeah. Get a Chris Brown look out.
Oh, it'd be Bronson, the blonde Bronson look.
Oh yes.
Blonde
So
Bronson.
it would, yeah. The blonde.
Oh yeah,
Blonde brown.
Yeah, the blondie, blonde brownie.
His hair quite short there. Stephen says, I'm a huge Dan Hooker fan, but I'm worried about him in this fight. Gotta go head over heart in this pick. Yeah. Is Dan Hooker's blonde hair summoning the power of Oliveira? I mean, that's what we're gonna find out. That's what we're gonna find out, isn't it?
Super Saiyan.
Come on, Turner, says Philippe. Philippe's gone Turner then. Who else has gone? Daniel. Who Daniel went with? With Turner, I think. And I think.
Did you go Turner?
Yeah.
You go Turner.
Yeah.
You go Turner. Yeah.
Although I
Turner any
There's no
for
point
me.
asking Si who's gone for because his picks would be completely different to what he says.
Yeah.
I don't know. What I say is what I say. Although, shall I stick with? Because I said Jalin.
I said Dan Hooker, but then I went with Jalin. I made him instead.
Jalin, no.
Just called Jalin Turner later.
No, not that one. No.
You called him Jalin.
I'm actually talking about Pantoja.
Yeah.
No, I called him Jalin.
That's what you said. Called him Jalin.
No, that was Sai again.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was actually wasn't even talking about it. Yeah. About Pantoja. Talk about Pantoja.
Oh, hang on, let's go.
Dan says, I hope Hooker, but I think Turner.
Jordan, how did you get a minus? You was just on plus 80. How you get minus 1,300?
Because he went for Bo first
sub, yeah.
sub.
See, this is why I don't like this app. This is why I don't like this app.
Mate, wait, so all that to me and
this app.
You got to done that.
This
What do you mean gone and done that? I got the pick right though. I knew that he was
Did you though? Did you though? All that about who I went for.
Because this app is mainly like a betting thing. So if you was actually to bet,
I much rather did what I did than do what you did, bro.
Yeah, because you only got minus 100.
But you picked Woodburn.
Yeah, but you picked like submission for Bo.
Yeah,
and
big chance.
Look at that bet. Look at that. Minus 1,300, mate. You were literally on my tail and he went to the bottom of the pile.
This is why this app's just...
You are just a bit... Come on. Come on.
No.
You took... I mean,
big risk, big reward.
Oh,
that's what the app's all about. That's what the app's all about, isn't it?
Big risk, big reward.
Yeah.
I mean, well, and you say that. You say that.
Take your risks.
Look how much stick you gave me for putting the risk of Woodburn.
Well, yeah, because you picked Woodburn
big risk, big reward
to win.
Big risk, big reward.
Yeah, like obviously.
But then that's still ridiculous that I ended up with less points than you did.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. Don't know about that.
Drastically.
That's not a low blow. That's a body shot. Oh wait. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong person.
Shot. It was
I was looking at the wrong person. I thought it was Hooker who had the low blow.
Better stop the time. Have we got a 4 minute or 3:30?
Yeah, let's go 4:30. Where do we get to?
About 4 minutes left.
Okay, so I'm just gonna press. We'll be well out, I think. See if we catch up in time.
Oh, the timing it.
Yeah, let's see. Imagine if it lines up. Imagine.
Oh, I don't know if it will.
Don't know what we're on.
Those tattoos are pretty sick, aren't they? Kind of
shin pads on.
It kind of looks like it's got like armor in the armor, shin pad armor.
Oh, it looks terrible.
Oh my god!
Here we go. We're in.
Oh my god!
With a line up. With a line up.
We're gonna.
4 minutes. Yes. Oh, it's literally like 40 seconds out. I'll take that.
I tell you, Mr. Brown, that is some sorcery going on there.
Cool. Oops.
Take care. You're like,
Lucas going for low blows again, mate.
Yeah, you should probably check that ink and just make sure it's not actually like metal.
Need to
enhancements underneath.
Lift that teep up a bit higher, bro.
Yeah, do a low blow and get a point deducted, mate. Go on.
Look, it's so low. Is he attacking the leg with it?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that kick there didn't look like it was a...
Oh, 8-1 there. He was going for the calf kick. Yeah. But Turner countered.
That's the thing.
Stay in discipline, though.
That's exactly what Turner could do then. If Dan Hooker's just going to throw that teep just out there and obviously not aim to the body. Oh, that one was.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Counter on it.
Nice. Hooker's not really a rangy fighter. I mean, he's quite rangy, but he's not. He doesn't really fight like it.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Whereas Turner does.
Very new tools of his, though, isn't it? Because big kick to the body from Turner. Hooker aims all of that.
Teep to the knee.
He's catching him on the entries. Hooker's not quite figured out his entry, so yeah, look, he should keep it to just tagging him with those leg kicks, weakening him a little bit.
To the
spinning side kick. Oof.
Wow, decent.
Oh, they're swagging and banging now.
Really ran in there.
Oh, shovel from Hooker.
Hooker in the clinch. Nicely done. Teep on the exit as well.
Not bad.
So he's mixing up the teeps to the bodies and the legs is Hooker. Ooh, just missed without a left hook over the top.
He's had a full makeover, isn't he, Hooker? He's trying to be a different man. Are we seeing, stylistically, are you seeing a different Hooker?
Oh.
Never mind, like, aesthetically.
Well, yeah, because I've never seen him teep kick to the knees.
Not that I recall, anyway.
He's often just been hands, and he's had dangerous hands, but look, he's trying to be more dangerous with the legs these days. So I'm seeing a different stylistic Hooker as well as a...
I think that's just
one.
How he's going to land on someone like Jalin Turner.
Oh, nice.
Kick first and then land with the hands. Once you're in range and you planted in range.
Bro was hot on my tail and he's just right to the back of the pile now. Can you believe that? Woo!
Oh, good body kick. Oh, kicking game here.
Eesh.
Oh. You know what I mean? Like Turner's been in there with Gamrot, so that takedown defense should be on point. I know he got taken down. It did get taken down a couple of times, but.
Wow, nice.
Hooker caught him in.
He did, yeah. He touched him. To be fair,
it wasn't much power behind it. No.
It looked good, but yeah, you'd wish you sat down or something like that.
Very technical bout so far between these two in the lightweight division.
Good right from Turner.
So far, I'm finding Turner getting the best of the exchanges. What about you?
Yeah.
You got Hooker's throwing more, being a little bit more active.
More kicks, but Turner's landing more with his hands.
Turner's standing his ground a little bit, maintaining centre.
Ooh, just missed with that overhand right.
Come here, let me smell your hands.
Hooker went high that time.
Oh, body shot. Oh,
nice from Turner.
Landed a great flurry on the back of the end of that.
Hooker thought he was out of dodge, but no, you're still there.
Nick C, 3-3's in the house. Cheers, boys.
Yes,
Hope you have all been well. Yes, mate.
Uncle
terrific. Even better for seeing you in the chat, my man. How you doing?
Yes.
How have you enjoyed the fight so far?
Oh, up in there.
And who did you pick in this one? Glad that you smashed the like button as well. If you've not done so already, make sure you've done that.
Yes. Oh, Hooker got the better of the exchange there. Land. Power from Turner.
Turner's power in close though, man.
Yeah. It's good. He's not getting scotch free. I mean, Turner is landing at some points, but
great round
on the
what
power.
A first round indeed, Philippe.
Jalin looks composed.
Yeah. I just went Jalin any, I think.
Same.
Any. Went safe on that one.
Yeah. Daniel says, close
I just can't believe you
round, but
lectured
10-9
me on high risk, high rewards. And when that's...
I don't know what's still going on about it, mate.
I just find it a bit shocking. I just find it very hypocritical, one word.
It's not really hypocritical. No, it's not.
He's like,
Because I knew Bo Nickal was going to win.
He still technically put the Bo would win, and Bo did win.
Yeah, I know, but
so it's not.
So I got the pick right.
And I was thinking,
I got the pick right.
Did you know? You didn't know, but
I did. But I gambled on it and lost.
This is the thing. This is the thing with the app that we're using. The app that we're using is more like for gambling, because obviously, if you was to put that as a bet, which you wouldn't,
Yeah.
Because if you were betting, then you would probably just put the fighter to win. But because it's an app and it's not technically gambling, then that's why sometimes you take that sort of risk, if you know what I mean.
Take that. All right, send it.
I still wouldn't do what you did though, and go for
it.
Help!
Still terrible. Dan says close round, 10-9 to Turner. Stephen says 10-9 Turner.
Yeah.
Great hands and countering, absolutely. Cully says Turner 10-9, but commentators not giving Hooker credit for anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been quite active. He's been looking quite good, but it's just Turner's power really. It's been talking point of this.
Yeah,
I picked.
I think he's been landing cleaner, hasn't he? Whilst he's not been getting away scotch free, I just feel like his versions of his transactions have been a bit cleaner.
Uncle C 3-3 is gone. He picked Hooker as his dog pick in this one. Ooh, dear me! Can we get a Hooker upset?
You know, when you sort of like do the bodywork of a car, you just think,
good shot to the body.
He's basically like a Mini Cooper with racing stripes. You think it will perform a bit better, but it's just, do you know what I mean? Just because you put stripes on it, you change the aesthetics to the outside. Doesn't mean that
I like your little comparison there.
Hooker just missed the chin with that overhand right.
That's a good little comparison there.
Well, it is, isn't it?
I'm not sure where you were going with it, but then
you get it right.
You saved it.
He's changed the outside.
See, in Hooker's last fight, it was Hooker doing the damage with the teep kicks.
Yeah, now it's Turner.
Turner's shots are just a bit more explosive, a bit more powerful.
A bit more oomph.
Don't think Hooker's going to stop Turner with teeps, unfortunately.
No. What does Hooker need to do to stop Turner?
I think he needs to time his counters, because he can't. Like we've seen so far, he can catch Turner. He just needs to time it well. But he's just got that mindset of like when they get in close there, he just throws hands, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Needs to be a bit more composed.
I think it's the uppercut. I reckon it is slipping and then landing that uppercut on Turner when he's inside.
It's like we've seen Turner now throw that teep a couple of times. Figure it out. Time a counter.
Easier said than done.
Turner smashed him with that one. foot
did
to
he eat that?
face.
How did he eat that?
Oh, now elbows.
Get that reaction.
Oh, he's got Hooker on the
How did he
defense
eat that?
now.
Oh, elbow.
Oh my goodness.
Turner smells blood in the water.
Oh my.
Oh, right.
My.
How did he eat that?
Hooker.
Damn.
Dog.
Hooker wants dessert.
Man. He's a dog.
Damn, man, he's busted
He's
open
drawn
now.
blood.
I'm surprised he just had a leg in his mouth.
Yeah. Mighty.
Sheesh.
I didn't expect him to go high with that as well. See?
Mate.
Teep, high.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All that blood. Hooker will be strawberry blonde in no time. Do you know what I mean? Rub that through the hair.
How on earth did he eat that? I want to see a replay on
Looking
that.
slick. Ooh.
See, but look, he's defended the body. That's Turner's done it so
it.
well.
Yeah.
Every
Now
time
he
he
can feint
Tap the body.
Oh!
That was so good.
Tap the body and
So
go
fresh
high.
and so clean. It was decent.
Oh my goodness! See, it's a nice little calm, composed silence there to get ready.
Man, he's something.
He's gone up high again!
He went high
man.
again with the left.
Yeah,
Left
blocked,
high kick,
but
but-
I mean that right hand just touched Hooker on his entries. Jalen's so wise.
Ooh!
As I said that, he wasn't.
Like Hooker's sometimes so tough for his own good. Like I
Yeah.
was saying in the breakdown show, that Barbosa fight, the Dustin Poirier fight, we know he's tough. Even
Hard to put out.
he took some shots against Arnold Allen. So tough.
Yeah.
He's been in some wars.
Oh yes.
Do you think Hooker should forego those leg kicks, or do you reckon he should keep it up? Usually it's
I think he
consistency.
should actually forget them because he's getting
He's
countered.
getting countered
He's
off
getting
them, yeah.
countered every time he's throwing them because they're just so wayward. They're not like it's not like they're like wow. They're just slow and laboured. Whoa! Whoa!
Two combination from Hooker.
Nice.
Oh!
Go on.
Oh, wow.
It's a cage Hooker.
Man.
Oh!
He
It's
can
a
eat
double.
it.
Yes, go on, Hooker.
Yo!
Land those
Yo!
shots inside, son.
Yo!
Oh!
This is it. This is
Oh!
Hooker. This is Hooker.
Damn, this is a fight we knew we didn't.
Oh!
Yo!
Oh!
Jalen's eating.
Jalen's just pouring it. He's
Surviving.
Man.
baiting it on. Jalen's baiting it on.
Oh!
Mate, let's go.
On takedown now.
I
Off
think
of
he's
the
done
knee.
it.
What a
Yeah.
trip.
Oh, don't. He's
Go
going
on, he's going to take the back. Go on, Hooker, take the back.
Bro.
Show us some jiu-jitsu,
This is the
Hooker.
first bit of success
Oh!
we've seen from
Show us some
Hooker.
jiu-jitsu, Hooker. Get that hook in, Hooker.
3 seconds.
Oh!
Get a hooker in. Oh! That's it.
Got it!
Go around and around.
Round.
Oh!
Come on. Simmer down.
Ooh-wee. That's Hooker's round, mate. I don't care.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think
Don't
so.
care.
I don't think so.
Clock watch at the end. Yeah, I think so.
Right at the
I
end.
think
So he stole it. Punctuation he needed. And
That's all he done all
I mean,
round.
true. But judges looking at it, it's like he could have had him out of there.
He
with a
was
couple more
literally close to
seconds.
getting him out.
I want to see
Yeah.
that head kick again. How did he
Yeah.
even?
Ate that. Do you know what it was? So that's what it really Hooker needs to do. He needs to put a couple more on those.
Oh,
How did he eat
good.
that?
That was
Now,
awesome.
come on now.
Very good.
Right on the chin.
Ooh. Rafael says, he has great hands and control. Steven says, I love Hooker. What a fight. Philip
Yeah,
reckons it's
man.
1-1. Daniel says
Yep.
10-9 Hooker at the end. We got 19-19 at the moment.
The punctuation he needed.
Angus says Hooker stole it. All Turner did was the head kick.
Yeah.
And Steven says, reckon that's enough to make it 1-1. I think so. Hooker is a dog, says Cully.
All to
This is
play
why
for.
Hooker is my favourite
Oh,
fighter
point
this
out straight
season.
away from Hooker. He
Nice.
knows
He
he's
knows
blood.
what he needs to do now. He's seen the success. It's not in the leg kick.
Oh,
It's not in the leg
attacked him
kick.
again with the left hand over the top.
Wow.
Turner trying to jab his way out of trouble.
Yeah,
Oh.
catch him on the entries.
Make this a dogfight,
Mate, this
Hooker,
is
man.
good. Hooker's got to make Turner have to defend the...
Oh!
Turner using teeps, but he's
Whoosh.
still coming forward.
Whoosh.
What a fight.
This is good. This is very good. Nice
Oh.
from Turner.
Oh.
Oh, knee!
Oh.
Yeah.
Hooker did catch the kick briefly there.
Gosh.
Oh, they're just exchanging.
A big wind of confidence for Hooker,
Yeah.
but it's slowly getting sapped out of him as Turner's getting the better of the exchanges here. Slightly more so.
I just want Hooker to win now. I don't care. Don't care about the pick.
It just kind of
Oh.
it brings a lot of possibility, doesn't it, with a blonde Hooker? It's like now what does it mean for going forwards?
Go
Who
on.
wins
He's
this?
gone against the cage again.
Oh, mate.
Oh, he's done. I think
Knackered.
Turner's tired, man.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's the weight cut, exactly. I heard Rogan say something about the weight cut.
Osh.
Oh, takedown from Turner, but Hooker needs to get up. Up. It was a desperate takedown from Turner. But Hooker's throwing legs up for a triangle, but...
So tired. Turner is so tired.
This?
He's just like laying there like Hooker's going to push him off in a minute. There we go.
Nice. Nicely done.
He's so tired.
Uppercut's ready for you. He is.
Go on, Hooker.
Hooker finish incoming.
Oosh. Maybe so. Just on output.
Wow.
Just grinding on him.
Man, you can't sleep on Dan Hooker, mate. Oh! Turner's hurt! Turner's hurt!
He's quit.
Hooker's trying to tee off. Marksman's taking a big look, but Turner's on the defense here. But Turner, I think Hooker's arms might be a bit gassed. Hooker looking to pass guard.
Wow.
Hooker doesn't Turner doesn't let him. Moment to catch a breather here.
I think they're both
he's a beast.
It's really down to who wants it the most. And I feel like, Hooker's very much invested.
Steve says fight of the night, said it earlier.
It's a great matchup.
Man, Hooker could just win this decision, man.
Yeah.
He could.
It's going the right way so far. Now, Turner's got...
Joe Rogan and Cormier just saying who won that second, though.
That's the question, yeah.
who
were they? They're just saying it because obviously...
Not much of a question for me.
Yeah, I surely it's Hooker. He won that second.
Wow. He ate a knee in this as well, in this third.
Hooker looking to posture up.
Do you think that Dan Hooker should have stand up?
No. Jalin just...
I think he should. I think he should have stand up.
Jalin just needs a second wind, and I reckon he's
getting it now, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. So if he stood up, he's going to be a little bit more fresh, Jalin.
No, I still think Dan Hooker will just pour it on as soon as they stand up. I think down here, Jalen Turner's obviously he's recovering a little bit. He's recovered now, and
Turner's doing well defensively.
This is the thing about being so long on the ground. Your legs actually work against you as much as they work for you. Because all of a sudden now it's hard to get the butterflies in because your legs are so long. You know what I mean? You need to create some space, but it's difficult for him to get those in.
Sweat 10.
Oosh.
Gilly.
Come on, Jalin.
Gilly.
Oosh. We've got rankings after this as well.
No.
Oh, we do indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what Cormier is saying, exactly what I just said. Like, stand up. I think he's tired.
Angus Jenkins is waiting in the waiting room for the fan minute.
Is it?
We ain't got any headphones.
We'll be able to hear him quite quiet still. It'll be like the TV level. We won't introduce him.
Oh, trying to get back to his feet. I don't know if that's wise or not.
Yeah, here we go. Jaden's on his feet. Oh, mate. Seconds left. Let's go. He's got to do it all in 10 seconds.
Go on, Hooker.
He's got to do it in 10 seconds. How can he steal it in 10?
Ooh, shot landed over the top from Hooker. Could go either way, to be honest, is Philippe.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hold him down. Didn't really do nothing with that, though, but you're right.
I think it could be 2-1 Hooker. Hooker wins his...
Yeah,
it all depends on that second, because obviously... yeah, because they're talking about it now.
It's got to be Hooker, says Stephen.
Oh.
Got to be...
29-28 Hooker from Daniel. Yeah.
Man.
We've got rankings coming up
How
in just a
did he eat
sec.
a head kick?
Hooker stole that, says Cully.
Yeah, I think so.
He's on my bet. Woo.
I think so.
Man.
Oof.
I mean, yeah, I think Jalin had a really good first round, but I think, the weight cut is let him down.
Yeah, 100% the weight cut. I mean, and that's the thing. That's why I think, I can't remember who tweeted it, saying, like, this is time for the 165 division.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Turner would be good for that. I mean, because he's not really got quite the frame for welterweight. I mean,
no, that's it.
But then at the same time, we haven't seen him fill out as much. The replay when Hooker dropped him in Australia. Hooker is a pure dog, says Steven.
Nah, dog's the word.
Hooker by a slight edge, says Nick's C33. Carly says he's a big boy. Stop being greedy and go to 170. Steven says, I wish the fight didn't go to the ground in the last round. Think Hooker could have TKO'd him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he'd have stood up, should have just stood up.
Yeah.
I still think that Hooker was quite fatigued.
You ain't got the volume with you, have you? Or?
No,
we can still hear it.
Official decision.
I think it's a split decision. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Wait! Dan Hooker!
I thought it was a Jalin.
I thought it was a Jalin at first. I was listening for a little bit longer. I think the right man won the fight, personally.
Yeah, not disappointed. Look, strawberry blonde, told you.
Good stuff.
See, I told you, and that's why I included the blonde Hooker record. Now he's 1-0.
1-0 as blonde Hooker. Wow.
Makes a difference.
I think it's a stat, isn't it? As soon as you go Super Saiyan, you don't lose your first fight.
What?
When they're pink for the fight. Yeah, you go. I told you, strawberry blonde.
That is insane.
Right. Look at that. Well, has happened. That has happened. All right, let's have a quick look over then at the
let's have a look at the
screen,
rankings. Let's try and see what's next for both of these guys. I mean, two wins on the bounce for Hooker, man. That's absolutely insane. But I mean, let's see who he's going to fight then next in this lightweight division. There's a few cats that he could do. You think it's Renato Moicano? I think that's a safe bet. I think it's a good fight for Hooker. It's a better fight than most of these wrestlers that are in the division, like your Sarukians and Gamrots, and your Grant Dawson, who's obviously now on 3 wins and a bounce. I think so. He'll go one step up and then he'll fight Moicano.
Yeah, he could fight. Yeah, or he could. Has he fought Ismagulov?
No, but Ismagulov's kind of a loss though against Grant Dawson, so I can't see that.
Oh, sorry, I totally forgot Dan Hooker's in at number 12.
Favola versus Jalin Turner.
Favola's already beaten him.
Oh yeah, of course you're right. True. Okay, so that rules out Favola. Let's see if that can do. That's the thing. What's happening with RDA? Is RDA permanently a welterweight? Because I want to make him a fight.
He's got Vicente Luque, though.
Yeah, I know. But that's at welterweight. So, Rey Mysterio in the house. 619, brother. In for representing Mexico.
Was good.
Taporia, Josh Emmett. Everyone's in the house. Yeah. Just going back to, I think Red Americano kind of makes sense.
That's China.
Yeah, but who was dinner presenting? What's his name?
Don't know. Anyhow, still on this, we're talking about the fights.
Yes.
I think personally, Grant Dawson versus Dan Hooker, I think probably could happen because
that could happen.
Dan Hooker loves to take fights against wrestlers, doesn't he? Grant Dawson probably should defend his ranking.
Yes. That is very true. That is very true. And just to touch on that, I think that Grant Dawson will definitely pose a threat in the grappling exchanges. And like you said, he's been relentless in his last couple of fights, taking the fight to the mat, obviously trying to transition and get the finish on the mat. And like you've said a second ago, JK, I think it could be a bad matchup for Hooker, but Dan Hooker likes to take these
he does, and that's it. I wouldn't take it if I was him, but and I can see a Grant Dawson submission coming from that fight. But other than that, then I'd give Jalin Turner Renato Moicano. I think
that could be an option.
Yeah, I think Ismagulov could get someone outside the rankings.
I was just about to say you could give him Ismagulov then maybe. Because then they're both coming off a loss. Kind of makes sense.
No, I think he's lost 2 in a row as Ismagulov. I think he will fight someone outside the rankings.
That's true.
So that's my reason for it.
So Dan Hooker versus Grant Dawson, and then you've got Jalin Turner versus Reto Marocano.
You can always do Frivola versus Ismagulov. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think I spoke to Matt Frivola earlier in the week. He's still gunning for that Paddy fight.
Still,
yes.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna gun for that till the cows come home.
It's a perfect matchup for him.
It's gonna happen eventually. Keep talking about it; it'll happen.
Yeah,
yeah, but that seals the deal for what's next for both Hooker and Turner.
Yeah, let's get some chats. Everyone's giving Turner ready to blame the weight cut. He gassed so soon, says Cully. Lots of love for the Hooker coming in. He broke his arm, says Stephen. Who broke his arm?
Oh, apparently he said so, yeah.
Oh, right. Jeesh. Holy snap, says Raphael. Lads, let me in and I'll tell you who Hooker should fight next. Fight of the night, says Stephen. So far it is, absolutely.
The fight prediction connoisseur himself.
Yep, here he is.
All right, he's there.
Editor Angus is in the house.
This is the fan minute segment. So if you do want to jump on live with us, then do let us know. The link is in the Discord, and if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing? If you get a jump in the Discord, the link is in the description below. Jump in there. Let us know you want to jump in, and you'll be in the waiting room, and then we will get you in live with us to talk about what do you think's next for Dan Hooker and Jalin Turner.
Whilst Ash sorts out Angus's box, Daniel says Fiziev versus Hooker, make it happen.
That'd be a banger.
It would be a banger. That's a fun fight. Yes, Daniel. However, is it too much of a jump? I mean, but Hooker 2 wins on the bounce. He's fought some high competition before in Dustin Poirier, etc. So I don't know, man. It's a good one. I like it, but maybe
there
not.
He is. Well, Angus is in.
Angus, here's with your pick.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. How are you, Angus? Welcome to the show.
On the YouTube as well. I was keeping it to myself, but someone said it in the chat. Fizzy versus Hooker.
I knew you were going to come with us at that one.
Think of it. 5-round fight night main event. Who says no? Well, you want to see Grant Dawson lie on him for 5 rounds? Come on.
I know, but I just feel that the UFC will probably offer him that fight and he'll accept it.
Well, yeah, he'll accept anything, won't he? But what a fight! What a fight! That was my fight of the night so far, and I've watched every fight so far.
Really? Good on you.
Yeah, I've been up. I don't sleep before like you guys.
You're an animal, Angus. You're an animal, man. You're an animal.
How do you do it?
And then for Jalin Turner, he's got to move up, doesn't he?
Yeah. To be fair, we gave him lightweight bouts, but who would you give him at lightweight? Yeah, I think it's middleweight, welterweight even.
Welterweight. Blood Diamond.
Hey.
Blood Diamond got cut, mate. He's no longer there.
No, he's not. He's still in.
Really?
He's still in the UFC, yeah.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. Talon's a little bit more experienced than Blood Diamond, though.
Yeah,
well, I guess Blood Diamond's got kickboxing background, which does
Jack Della Maddalena.
Nah. I don't think Turner should get a ranked opponent.
I actually don't think he should go welterweight because there are some dogs in that division.
Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for him.
I think he should get a ranked opponent. I mean,
I did have high hopes for Turner. I thought he was. He just looked so good, even against Gamrot.
I reckon he'll look good against Neil Magny, to be honest. Neil Magny,
that's a good shout.
That one should happen. If it goes to, do you know what though?
Both of them are lanky.
Yeah, but Magny doesn't want to take these fights so that people ain't ranked anymore. Well, in his division particularly.
Now.
I don't know. Magny's. I think.
That's weird.
What are you doing, bro?
Control Z.
Oh no.
What happened?
What have you done, Mr. Brown?
I have no idea.
Switch to the main scene.
Main scene. Where's your camera?
The camera's gone off.
Oh, how's that?
We're still here. It's just the camera's gone.
Oh, what did I tell you earlier?
I have no idea. What is it?
Oh, we're not even in Zoom now.
Yeah, because the camera's off.
Hey.
Oh, I see.
That's the. Oh, for goodness sake.
All right. Bear with.
We're still here.
Bear with.
I can see myself on the stream.
Yeah, just you. Angus, run the show for us.
There you go.
I'll entertain the masses.
Well, we're not using your camera.
Well, I think we probably should have done.
The matchmaking article will be tomorrow.
I told you shouldn't be powering it off the laptop.
Welterweight.
What did you say, Angus? Sorry?
I'm thinking welterweight opponents for Jalin Turner. I'll probably put them in the matchmaking article.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
I've only looked at lightweight.
Might as well put some options in there.
You have to have a scan through and have a look. Maybe Nico Price would be a good option.
That could be a show.
Robbie Lawler laid him out. I couldn't believe it.
Oh man.
This is now the UFC event with the most sub first round finishes.
Oh wow.
Like ever, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
like in the modern era, I believe it said. And there's been like 4. There's been 2 that have been in less than like 30 seconds.
We're
that's
coming back.
mad.
We're coming back.
I say that one earlier I think we saw was what was the one that was put in the Discord earlier? The Aguilar one. That was naughty.
Yes, yeah.
That was
Want
naughty.
me to read some chats while I'm here?
Yeah,
Go on in.
I'll pop them up.
I don't know where it ended. Rob can't lose this fight, says Philip.
Yeah.
You very well could, you know. You very well
No,
could.
I mean that's the thing with Dricus is you always count him out and he somehow wins.
Yeah. We should be breaking this fight down now, Si.
I don't know, bro. This
can breathe
has
now.
never happened before.
I said it could
I'll
happen.
break it down for you, lads, right? This is Dricus du Plessis with 100% breathing. He's had no
Yeah,
surgery.
exactly.
He's only breathed
100%
Now it's
breathing.
100%.
Number 3.
Dricus with
Cardio king.
Dricus with 80% oxygen or whatever.
Dricus wins by breathing heavily on Whittaker with all of his new breath.
Well, so is this not the normal camera that we use?
No.
Why?
Because it's the one which you tested. And it was working.
Oh, is this the side camera one?
Yeah, side camera.
Oh, well, that was silly, wasn't it?
Well, no, because we tested it. It worked fine for the whole event, didn't it?
Yeah, once.
Yeah, once, yeah.
Stephen says, here's my 10 cents. Hooker's a dog. He will never be a title contender. Just keep feeding him good matches.
Oh, it's in my
Fun
room.
Fights, stand up.
Oh,
Do you want to go and get it?
you get it.
How old is Hooker?
Oh, you'd have to.
Yeah. Oh, Mr.
Unscrew it.
Brown.
33, actually.
Hold it underneath the camera and then unscrew it by the mount. Actually, just bring the whole mount. Yeah.
Daniel FIFA and Moore thinks Rob will get knocked down and submitted in round 1.
I don't know. No, he's not gonna submit Whittaker. No.
I want there to be some parity in the middleweight division. I don't want to see Whittaker versus Adesanya 3.
No.
It doesn't interest me.
No, neither do I really. It was
He's only beaten Vettori since losing last time. Why are we already talking about him having a 3rd match?
Yeah. I mean, some people felt that the second fight was quite close, but I still had Izzy winning it, but it wasn't the most explosive of fights. It was pretty dull.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'd rather see Sean Strickland get it just for the press conferences.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
It's so fun.
And Strickland could very well get knocked out in the first round, but I'd still take that fight. And yeah, you can make arguments and say that Strickland doesn't really deserve it because he's coming off a win against an unranked opponent. But look, people moan about these things, but when there's no one else left, and this is the same reason why Makhachev got the title shot at lightweight, when there's no options, you just got to do it.
He also 50-45'd Imavov.
Yeah, and he looked really good
And,
against
you know,
him.
Cannonier was close.
Yeah, and the fact he took it on short notice as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's underneath your tool. Unscrew it underneath.
Underneath the thing.
Yeah, underneath the desk.
I wanted Strickland versus Vettori.
I
Vettori's
don't
out,
mind that fight. The only question surrounding that is that the two have recently been training together.
Oh, they haven't. They?
Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm back briefly.
Yeah, that messes it up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stephen finally figured out how to use Discord. Cool. so he's in the group, so you can probably get him up for the next fight.
Way, love that.
Obviously, this Africa beef, Dricus versus Izzy. It's it's a bit crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see that fight being. The build up for that fight would also be good, but it's I don't think that Dricus will beat Rob. That's the thing. I mean, if he does, and if he goes out there and shocks the world, then yeah, he's next.
Yeah. I kind of want to see Adesanya v Dricus in Senegal. They were trying to do it. They wanted to do a UFC in Senegal, which would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, we're back.
Start right again.
Oh, we're using this normal camera.
We'll have to just go.
For the fair minute.
Yeah, sorry, Angus. We have to pass you on. Thanks for joining us, of course, and we look forward to hearing the rest of your opinions in the chat in just a sec. Let's get to fighting style points for Dricus du Plessis real quick.
Fighting style for du Plessis.
Yes.
He's a switch stance fighter, kickboxing background, second degree black belt, loads up with his strikes, and is capable of digging deep and maintaining that style across all 3 rounds. Are you sure? Very explosive with his movement. He has very tendency of darting forward at his opponents. Often, at times, he can use as a smoke screen to get into range and land something bigger. Throws a lot of hip feints to try and get his opponents to check the attack.
Yeah, that's right. And as for Robert Whittaker, though, he's an orthodox fighter. The black belt in Goju Ryu Karate and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's Australian national wrestling champion, gold medal as well. Always bouncing on the balls of his feet with that wide stance. This helps him spring in and out of range at speed. He's brilliant technical striking ability, throwing both legs and kicks in quantity and combination. Hands low and pumps out the jab from the hip, but he's so technically proficient when it comes to diversifying his offense. He's got phenomenal cardio, and his multiple 5-round wars are there to prove that, especially against the likes of Yoel Romero.
Yeah.
Been 5 rounds with Izzy. Been 5 rounds with can't think
Gaslam
now.
as well.
Gaslam, yes, that's right. So yeah,
Cannonier has been, or did he go 3 with Cannonier? No, 3 with Cannonier.
Yeah, it was 3 with Cannonier.
Do apologise about that chat.
Yes, sorry, Angus. You did get hung up on. It was the longest fan minute going. What can we expect from du Plessis?
Yes, well, du Plessis is always capable of digging deep and pulling out the victory. Last time out, we saw him beat a man into retirement, which tells you about the power in his hands. If he's going to do this time, he needs to make this a dogfight. He knows the Whittaker will pick him apart at range if he doesn't. Will use his distance switch to add versatility of his striking. Must be cautious of that if he is blowing the energy in the first. Be cautious not to blow his energy in the first round, so he may lose composure if he does that. He's typically somebody who would do that, and he can't let that happen against somebody like with Whittaker's capabilities. Yeah,
no, absolutely, for sure. I think for Whittaker, though, I think he's going to piece up Dricus du Plessis' legs early on. I want to see him do damage with that turning side kick he often uses. Hands low and pop that jab out whenever du Plessis steps into range, and then immediately peel off to the left side, creating an angle for him to land that straight right. Whittaker will have more tools in this fight when he get the du Plessis. Do you want to get the round timer? There we go.
JK, that was...
Sorry, I've lost what I was saying now. Whittaker will have more tools in this fight when he gets du Plessis used to his hands. He'll use that right kick combination to catch him, which he often does.
Should we get round 1 in as well?
Oh, yes.
Whoosh.
Do you know what the button is for it?
Yeah.
It's above his, yeah, that's it.
Bosh. All right.
I don't know.
Did you take it in the other room?
No.
Oh, it's here. There you go.
Thank you. Right, you're right in the way now.
That's right. I've got some eyeballs early. I went Whittaker. I think he TKOs him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm going to
I'll get some chats
go
as
for it.
well. Kennedy Bacon's in the house. Says, hello, gents. Sorry about that great fight so far. That's all right, brother. That's all right. Good to see you in the chat as always. Are we ready to bring the camera back in?
Yeah, give it a go.
Which? Oh, that's that one. Ta-da!
Hey! Why would you change something that works every week, boys?
That's
Well,
true.
because it was improvement until...
No,
It wasn't,
how's that
I
an
don't think.
improvement? Come on
We
now.
clearly... I even said it before the
Oh,
stream.
good job
I
from-
said it wasn't good powering it via the laptop.
Like,
Daniel says, if you see Dricus, he is actually respectful to Izzy. I think it was a misunderstanding with the African stuff. Okay. I do not like that. Stephen says, Dricus said nothing wrong, in my opinion. Izzy turned it into something racist, which is silly.
yeah, I agree.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm not really too up with the beef with that one.
Right.
Great jab. Oh, he's got a gilly.
Oh,
Oi.
great takedown from Whittaker.
He's got a gilly.
He stepped
Oh,
over
Love
to-
that.
Half guard.
Love that from Whittaker.
Good awareness from Robbo.
He does have a good old gilly.
Raphael Dricus is 29. That's crazy. He's the same age as us. I don't think Dricus said anything wrong as well. I think Izzy and Usman didn't see the interview and thought it was racist.
Robert Whittaker, perfect game plan, making him work.
It's easy to sort of base your judgment based off of media or what people say. So if someone says, oh, did you hear what he said, and all of a sudden you're reacting to a Chinese whispers effectively rather than the actual source by watching it yourself.
Like, well, a headbutt, luckily, it was shoulder to shoulder.
Dricus charging
But that
forward.
was a good little game plan from Whittaker there to get the takedown, make
Nice uppercut there from Du Plessis.
make him work for this.
Switching stances a little bit.
Good right from Du Plessis.
Yeah. I think he does have to keep up that stance switch. For those leg kicks to give him a little bit of a breather, but also just to sort of make it difficult for Whittaker to just enter at will.
Yeah, I think perfect expectations for you boys saying about Du Plessis. He needs to turn it into a brawl at times. Obviously not constantly, but pick his moments.
Like there,
pick his moments to sort of have a bit of a brawl with Whittaker because at range we're seeing how good Whittaker is.
What's good about Whittaker as well is he never lets you push him past the black line. He's always peeling off at an angle and he's always trying to maintain that centre of the octagon.
Yeah.
And you saw just then when Dricus was able to push him past that black line, that's when he was having the success. And I think that's where he will have success.
Yeah.
But it's going to be so difficult getting Robbo there. But he's going to the body nicely as Dricus. I like this.
Yeah. Mixed up the attack. He's doing well.
He's doing well from the southpaw stance.
Good leg kicks at the moment as well. He's shoved a couple there.
But,
Cool.
you know,
Sorry, I
don't know if he's got enough to...
This is
Robbo.
this is the thing.
Whoa.
Nice
Trip from
Dricus.
Dricus. Wow. Okay.
Really?
Bro.
Oh, he's going for a dance. He's going for a dance.
Bro.
He's going for... No.
But do you know what it's forced Whittaker to now turn into... And now he's got guard. But that's it. It forced Whittaker to turn to his back and not get up.
Whittaker's going to try and elevate him here.
But this is the thing here as well. I think this is the round where Du Plessis is going to be most dangerous because he's the most energetic.
Yeah.
So if he gets out of first, I think obviously Whittaker's only going to get better.
Oh, side.
Yeah, I agree.
Needs to be careful your neck, careful your neck.
Wow.
Dricus can...
Decent fall.
Oh, he's going for it again. He's going for a
man.
dance.
He's got it.
No, he's not.
Mate,
good
this could
elbow.
be a round to Dricus, sir.
I think he stole this round.
Yeah, which is fine because...
And he's pouring it on as well, so a lot of energy. We're a
little bit concerned with Dricus' gas tank, although he stole
that round.
Apparently he can breathe now, so...
Stole that round, but I like I said, Whittaker's only going to get better.
Smash a like on the video if you've not done so already. Canadian Bacon says, yes, he was born in New Zealand, but he is Australian by blood. Angus says, I never thought I'd ever write this, but 10-9 Dricus.
Yeah, mate.
That's what I was saying. You know, it's easy to write this guy off. He just somehow wins. Like these.
Do you remember that guy off Tough that unfortunately passed away? Rest in peace, Josh. Is it Josh Samaras?
Josh Salmon.
Josh Salmon. Yeah. Josh the Salmon. Like the way he just kept on winning.
Salmon.
Yeah, I know, but like
Josh Salmon.
Salmon.
Josh the Salmon. Salmon boy.
Just the way he kept on winning as well.
Yeah.
Kept on what?
Kept on winning. Like when people counted him out, just because of the way he fought as well.
Slippy like a fish, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Ash?
Good elbows though from Plessis.
Steven reckons, I think you might be right, AJ. It was Whittaker's round until that.
Josh the Salmon.
Yeah.
Never heard of him, mate.
No, he was on Tough. GSP's Tough.
Years ago. No, it wasn't. I think it was Jones and Chael Sonnen. Can't be wrong.
Yes, you're right. Yes, because it was the same one as Rahul.
Yark.
Good. These calf kicks are very good from Plessis.
Plessis is now the betting favourite.
Oosh.
But is Robbo going to take it up a gear now? Ooh.
Good job.
Right hand.
Plessis coming forward.
He's getting tagged a few times by Robbo. Come on, Robbo, mate.
If Robbo could get this round, mate, it definitely is his fight. Oh, but the big power of Plessis.
Plessis actually got some power in this division.
He does. Question is this going to be the fight that's going to get the dingo dollars, eh?
Yeah.
That's the question.
No, I don't think so. Well, he might get a performance bonus if he beats Rob.
Yeah.
Give him that.
Taking Robbo's dingo dollars, he will not be happy about that.
Ooh. Come on, Rob.
Ooh. Big overhand.
Big
left
swing and a
one.
misses for both gentlemen.
Well defended by Rob, yeah. Stance switches from Plessis. Oh, whoa,
nice.
Look at that. Love that sort of back-up switch stance, left hook.
Rob's got to keep making him work. Keep making him throw strikes.
He's getting that hand up in
keep
time.
making it-
Yeah, he is. I was about to comment on that. Rob's always getting that right hand up just in time.
There's
Ooh, he
that,
went
there's
high
that jab
time.
high.
He does also need this
combination.
round because if he picks apart a fatigued Plessis in the third round,
Oh, nice.
it means
one,
nothing if he doesn't have the second.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 100%. And that's what I just said a minute ago. 1,000%. He needs to get this round, or obviously get the finish.
Look at the better guys so far.
Yeah, not a lot's happened, but he's getting the better of.
So keep making him work. Obviously, Plessis tries to
He's
throw
giving him
off the
different
back
looks
foot.
as well every time
Yeah.
as Rob now. But it's difficult.
Oh!
Leg,
that?
leg. His leg's compromised.
What happened?
Was that
Did he
his
kick
leg?
it?
Leg kick.
Oh, I
didn't see
thought
it.
he KO'd him.
No,
No.
I didn't see that.
Wow.
Sugar!
Almost on survival mode.
Sugar!
That leg is compromised.
Oh,
Rob, you need to go take
Oh!
down. Take down.
Yo!
No way!
Oh,
my goodness.
me. How does he win every time? How does he win? This guy, what is this guy
Holy
drinking?
moly!
What is he drinking? Did he check
No
the kick and it done his knee in?
I didn't. I thought he actually.
Bruh!
Didn't see it. I'm gonna have to see a replay on that. Wow.
For goodness sake. Oh.
I think it's gonna be a boring fight versus him in Izzy though. But
Yeah.
Unreal.
For once, I might actually cheer for Izzy.
Mate.
I actually might have to join you.
How? This guy.
Wow.
Unbelievable. I said there was we did say there was gonna be one upset. There's been two so far.
I know.
Because
Yeah,
I
said there'd be
didn't
one.
think that Dan Hooker would beat Turner. He's done that, and I didn't think this would happen. It's happened.
Brandon Moreno is going to beat Pantoja.
Yeah, might as well now.
Oh man,
And he's,
I had a flawless prelims card, but I might.
Yeah, same.
I might just.
Same.
You got one wrong on the prelims, didn't you?
I had one wrong during the. Oh, all right. You're right. You
Yeah,
okay,
he's a
Izzy?
bit emotional. You bet okay.
You're
Do
right,
you know
Izzy.
what it was? Because it was Dad's birthday the other day.
Oh yeah, Perez. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I want to see that leg kick. What happened? I thought he dropped him with a jab.
I think it was a leg kick.
What is next for Whittaker though? Oh,
Let's have a look at this exchange here.
Yeah, straight
Straight-
right. And he
straight
goes,
right
Is that when he
jab.
goes down?
yeah, a
It was
right
a jab.
Is it?
I told you.
It was
It was a right hand.
What?
And then
Told you.
yeah, he
He
dropped.
dropped him with a jab.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
The hell?
I told you. He was done as well.
Douche body.
Oh my words! What is going on, guys?
Yeah, the power.
Wow. Plessis he's got the power.
Oh, back of the head. Steady on, geese.
Everyone is shocked.
I should have put in his resume. 100% breathing Plessis is 1-0.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? He's got his gas taken back.
Plessis.
DC was not impressed. You see him?
Angus says Izzy is screwed.
Oh, what? Come on now.
Izzy went life and death with Whittaker just for Dricus to make him look like nothing.
Izzy, please starch this dude.
Mate, no, do you know what? This is good for the division, if anything else.
It is.
1,000%.
If anything else is good for the division.
1,000% for the sport that we love. It's a new contender. We're not seeing rematches.
Damn, we don't get the Sean Strickland fight.
It's the result I didn't know I wanted.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's true. I agree with you there. It's a new challenge for Izzy.
Hey, here we go.
Wow. I didn't expect him to finish.
Happy for him, at least.
I think it's just a constant stance switching, which was a problem for Whittaker.
And I said the only way he's going to win this fight is if he catches Whittaker.
And he did.
Angus makes a good point. Says no, JK, but we get Strickland versus Whittaker.
Yes, agree.
Let's have a look at those rankings.
True. We might now. I mean, I thought it was his leg that was compromised, so clearly not. I
thought definitely saw it. Because when he was slowly getting back up, I was like, whoa, he's hurt.
Yeah. For a long time,
I do want to kind of see if he shouts out.
Is he? Come on, of course he will. Who else is going to call out? He's number one. Coming for that social media.
And we was actually going to get him on the channel at one point, weren't we?
We were actually, yeah.
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 Pro Airders, yeah.
I mean, he responded.
Yeah, no, he replied for a while now. He replied like ages, like he was like, "Oh, just travelling at the moment."
Oh, okay. So what was going to happen then? Just didn't.
Dug to the body though. Smart
Nice shot, yeah.
Yeah, real good. And look at this, just
Boom.
power.
Robert had enough.
I mean, yeah, Whittaker needed to shoot on him and just tie up those weapons.
Well, Plessis going to move to number 2 now.
Yeah, so
Rob's going to drop down a peg.
That number 2 is as good as number 1. Alex Pereira.
yeah, he's fighting light heavyweight though, isn't he? So
expected to be.
They may change that, but I don't know. But yeah, 100%.
You called him Perez earlier.
Pereira.
Yeah.
I might have said Alex Pereira. I'm sorry.
He is not your bank. What does that mean?
Again,
Again,
I don't know. Cryptic.
is he doing something that no one gets and no one makes sense?
He's always
Let's see what he
cryptic.
has to say first, quick.
Oh, they're going to add, and they actually got him in the octagon as well.
Yeah.
Come on, we need more of this.
Promo.
What?
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, he's as good as number 1, to be fair, because Pereira might not be sticking around. He expects to be moving into a different division, of course.
Square up, square off.
So the moment that happens,
Oh, see, this is what we want more of, UFC. This is it.
Oh.
what's happening?
Oh.
I'm African right up on yours.
Oh.
Stuttering.
Oh.
Come on, Izzy.
Actually, now looking at this, I don't care who wins.
Yeah, because Izzy kind of embarrassed himself there a little bit, didn't he?
Not at all. But he is.
Are you proud of your boy?
He does try to give the fans what they want, doesn't he? He's going very WWE, kind of like theatrics.
That's what I think UFC need a little bit of.
Yeah, you do need people to sort of fill that role, and you can almost see there's genuine, and then there's kind of like.
Come on, Izzy! I want Izzy to win the next fight. Come on, Izzy!
Wow.
Yeah, man. Well,
man, Dricus is a beast, says Raphael. Daniel says Dricus next champ. Ooh. Cully says Izzy is going to spank this geezer. Wow, the African beef is ridiculous. Ash is an Izzy hater.
I want him to win the next fight.
yeah, you're just like, he's embarrassed himself a bit there.
AJ Jones says, I hope Dricus drops this man. Collie says Izzy is going to embarrass Dricus du Plessis. Ash was meant to say. Did you ATF guys hear that, says Stephen?
Yeah.
Bits of it. We may have missed anything.
But let's quickly, we're in the rankings now, so obviously what's next for du Plessis? Obviously, we've just plain and simple seen it.
Yeah.
He's 1,000%.
He's going to be fighting Alex Pereira at a different weight class, probably, let's be honest.
So Izzy Adesanya is next for du Plessis, but what is next for Robert Whittaker, though? Let's be real.
It to be Sean Strickland.
Yeah, Sean Strickland would be a decent one matchup.
We've got
Has he done
Paulo Costa.
Yes, he's already beat.
Yeah, he's done that.
Paulo Costa's returning later on this month against Ikram.
Yes, that could be a potential because them two were meant to fight on this card, weren't they?
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens in that fight.
He could potentially fight Costa if Costa wins.
Yeah. Whittaker Costa, it's not happened before.
No, obviously there's two options there.
Strickland's always going to be ready.
Yeah,
so
1,000%.
Strickland or Costa, to be fair. But
Although
Strickland's last fight was...
Strickland did reveal on the JRE that he's got problems with his quad and he's had it for a long time. So if you're going to reveal that on a podcast, I think it's time to get that sorted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true. But
Same.
He's done some impressive performances even with that injury. You know,
Yeah.
I know,
it's almost like a Dricus scenario, right? He can't really breathe, but fixes that, and look, he can do some things that we didn't before he could do before. So maybe he could be a different animal coming out of that operation. But
Yeah.
okay, that's interesting enough.
You see only two options for Whittaker: Strickland or Costa.
Yeah.
We got a co-main event happening up next, guys. Woo! Swiftly moving on.
The link is there if you guys want to jump on into the waiting room of the fan minute, and we can, if we've got enough time, we can bring in before this fight. Otherwise, come in after the co-main. But the room is open.
Stephen says, I normally flag in by now, being super tired, but I'm so pumped. Me too, my man. I'm feeling good. Got some good sleep before this main card, so energy levels are high. Cully says 47 times. That's what he's referring to there.
47 times. How many times can... Okay, wrong answer. 47 times. Wrong answers only. Let's go.
How many times Sai's gone for a poo this year?
Yeah, I'll go with that one.
That's a good one.
So times Ashley's got a name wrong in this card alone.
I'm doing quite well, actually.
No, actually, apparently not. 47 times, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, terribly.
What else?
The amount of fights Sai's got wrong.
47 times. Wrong answers only. I quite like that one. But
Did you ATF guys hear that?
No.
No, the one above. So that's I'm honestly
above.
flagging. Is he gonna embarrass DP Ash? Was meant to say 47 times.
Yeah.
Embarrass him.
Oh, how many times Izzy will punch?
Right.
How many times Herb Dean will punch Izzy in the face?
Yeah, 47 times.
How many times Dricus will punch Izzy in the face repeatedly before Herb Dean stops it?
47 times.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
Wales, wow, du Plessis is for real.
Yes, Wales.
Yes. I know, right? It's something. It's quite something.
No.
He's got us all thinking now.
Yeah, 47 times.
It's funny enough, though. The only one on the card that said he's actually shocked the world is the one who... The only one who didn't shock the world is the one who said he would shock the world.
That's how many likes we want on the video, 47.
That's true. Get it going.
How many likes we want on this video? By the end of the night.
It's 47.
Let's go.
Dude.
47.
We'll get some breakdown of this co-main event. Which, it's quite surprising, really, that I've gone for Brandon Moreno instead of Pantoja.
Yeah,
I've been saying for a long time.
I was shocked.
I've been saying for a long time that Pantoja is the ultimate test in the flyweight division. And I thought he was a bigger test than Figueiredo, stylistically. But, I think Brandon Moreno has improved massively over time. With his striking, offensively and defensively, mostly defensively, and I think it's going to be enough to edge a decision in this fight. Personally, I think he's going to be able to avoid the ground.
Yeah, he's very good at getting back, and he's got good. What's the word I'm looking for here? He's very flowy, if you get what I mean. So if he gets taken down, he's quicker but get back to his feet. Even on the feet, he's flowy.
Yep.
But in that second fight, Pantoja beat the piss out of him.
Yeah.
Like, proper.
He really did. He really did.
The tough fight was close, that first round was a good first round for Moreno, but he just kind of tired and gassed a little bit. And then Pantoja was able to capitalise with the rear naked choke.
Yes.
But yeah, that second fight was... Like, Pantoja just beat him to the punch every single time.
Yeah.
Whenever Moreno would step forward to engage,
Oosh.
the fists were there.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah,
But,
yeah, this is true.
I believe in Moreno. I think he's gonna prove people wrong in this one.
Oh, I love that comment from Angus there. That was a great comment.
Which one?
Oh, no, we do it in order right now.
Cully says, I said Izzy is gonna get telling off the dropping the N bomb 47 times on the mic. OAC.
47 times he dropped that.
Was it actually?
47 times.
That was a lot.
He's exaggerating, I think.
Or maybe, I mean, if that's wrong answers only, it's a good one.
Angus says, I'm just glad Whittaker lost, to be honest. He's the Max Holloway of the division. That's true.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Izzy has the N pass, though, doesn't he? So
Yeah.
Stephen,
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought on live TV.
Yeah,
Cejudo
doesn't
versus
mean to use it.
Adesanya for the king of cringe belts, says Angus.
Yes. Love that.
Yeah, that's the solid one.
Yeah. You can't really trash talk, can he?
Yeah, I hear what you mean. He's very much.
Right, should we get into
tough
this
guy
fight? Last couple of
facade.
comments and we get into this fight?
Yeah. Steve said, who are we saying in this next matchup? I want Moreno. He's got the same management as Modestus. Oh, yeah. I dropped his manager a message on WhatsApp today, asked to pass on my best wishes to Moreno.
I love that, bro.
Quality. Love that.
Good stuff. Angus says, holy shit, one of the judges gave Jalin Turner the third round. What the fuck?
Really?
Issues, man. Judges' issues. That's crazy that you would give Jalin... Wait.
Second?
Is that the same judge that gave him the second, though?
Yeah, but exactly. That's crazy. to
Wait, did
think
someone
that-
give him a second? The second would be more astonishing if he got the second.
Is it
Third
the
round
same
was
judge that
competitive.
scored it to Jalin the whole fight?
Third round was somewhat competitive, I think,
Oh.
if I remember
What,
correctly.
Turner off on his back? For most of the round?
Yeah, I think it was a case of what's the name of it? Hooker not doing anything with it. And then the stand-up damage-wise, Jalin had it until it was on the back.
Right,
3 more likes
one
to
then.
20. Let's get it
3
going.
more
but,
likes, still 47.
yes.
Jumping
All
on to Pantoja then, who's got a pro record of 25 wins with 5 losses, with 8 KOs and 10 submissions and 10 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 9 wins and 3 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2017. He's on a 3-fight win streak. He's never been KO'd or submitted. And he's got the third most finishes in the division, which is 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, likes to throw punches in bunches from the start, doubling up on that jab and then sitting back to counter. Quick to take your back, standing and dragging you down into his world on the ground. Very threatening off of his back, and actually very sneaky grappler, this guy. You know, he's great scrambles out of...
He's fast.
Yeah, he does. Scrambles really quickly out of danger and just winding up on top as well. Somehow he just manages to always find that upper position. It's brilliant. But look, you can't let this guy take you back. That's the one thing you know for a fact. So 7 of his 9 submissions wins have come by rear naked choke.
Yeah.
But overall, he's got a very well rounded style. You know, you might be so afraid of the grappling, you think my chance to stand with him, and then bam, you surprise that.
And then bam.
Yeah, he's got you in the. He's just got your number on the feet as well. And a testament to, of course, that second fight out with Moreno.
Yeah, love that.
So really good.
Jumping on to Brandon Moreno then, who's got a pro record of 21 wins with 6 losses, with 5 KOs, 11 submissions and 8 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 10 wins and 3 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2016. He is on a 2-fight win streak. He also has never been KO'd or submitted. He was the first Mexican champion. He's got the second most post-fight bonuses in UFC flyweight division, which is 6. And he is one of the 3 for the tied third most finishes in the division, which is 6. So I think it's Figueiredo.
I thought you were going to say he's one of the 3 that's tied second. Yes, Brandon Moreno, the champion, is an orthodox fighter. Black belt was in jiu-jitsu. Darts into range, lands at speed, and then gets the hell out of dodge. Has worked extensively on his jab through his career. He's got such a great pop to it, and it flies from so many different angles. He's heavily on that front leg, looks to get reactions from his opponents before firing counters. Great jumping uppercuts to spark his combinations. But I generally like to be that one that punctuate on the exchanges. He's got the Mexican grit and determination, which makes him too much to handle over 5 rounds. And I think that might be the difference in this fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm hoping. Expectations, though, for Alejandro Pantoja.
Well, in the first time out, we were all impressed by Moreno's speed and dexterity with their hands in the stand-up. But so many were quick to forget how fast Pantoja was when it comes to taking the back on the ground, when it hit the ground. So I think that's where the difference might lie even today. Both are very good in both areas, but Pantoja still has that edge on the ground. And if things are not going his way on the feet, he's still got an option to take it there, you know? Don't really know what Pantoja's we're going to see today. He should put a pace on Moreno. But, you know, we've seen both Pantojas, right? You know, in that second fight, kind of sit back and counter him on entries. And as of late, we've seen the Pantoja that just storms in there and is just aggressive with the hands, creating chaos.
Can you do that in this 5-round setting, though? That's the question.
Which one will we see?
That's what we're going to find out.
Yes, that is very true. Because obviously, Pantoja, has he not gone 5?
No.
And obviously, we know Moreno can go 5.
Like he's the boogeyman.
Put a pace on Moreno, then you've got a better chance of potentially getting the fight to the ground and getting that scramble, taking the back, which I think is going to be is the moment we're going to be looking forward to seeing, whether or not it happens or not. But as for Brandon Moreno, who's making the walk now, in the second fight, it was Moreno who showed the improvements in defending his back, but it was Pantoja who showed more effective improvements in timing Moreno's entries. Both counters have leveled up. Have leveled up significantly since the first time they met on The Ultimate Fighter. But I think it's Moreno who's had the most to learn in staying defensively responsible. We may see Moreno, his advantages apparent in the championship rounds. I think it's going to be interesting to see what it's going to look like past the second round. Personally, the Figgy fight, I'm counting on him to not get intimidated by the past.
Yeah,
you know, it would be sort of dangerous for Moreno to fall into Pantoja's world and not engage on his terms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I guess for you guys in the chats as well, the Discord has the live link to the fan minute, which will be open after this fight. Be quite interested to see what your guys' take is on this, but it'll be a short one as we have the main to get into as well.
Yes, I imagine
just
we'll be
so
moving swiftly on.
It will be.
Angus says no. He scored Jalin 1 and 3, Hooker 2. Okay, that's all right. I mean,
That's
I was meant to
acceptable.
say. I was meant to ask whether he scored it first round to Jalin, not second. Second was definitely Hooker.
Yeah.
Stephen says, when will they sort the judging nonsense out? 5 judges instead of 3 would help. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a big move. That's one for the commission, really.
Yep.
Commissioner got to sort that out. I feel that Moreno really showed his skills against Figgy in their last fight.
He was so good in that last fight, yeah.
Yeah. He was awesome on Figgy's counters. Figgy couldn't really get going.
No, that's what I mean. He 100% couldn't. Like John said, 3 more likes till 20.
Yeah.
Rocket!
Let's roll it.
Man, so pumped for this fight.
Yeah. I'm just watching Moreno get ready. He has a way of sort of taking the seriousness out of it, doesn't he?
Yeah. He just
like
a walk in the park.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Man,
and he needs to do that to this fight because, you know, like I was saying on the breakdown there in the week, Pantoja is Moreno's boogeyman. He's his nemesis. You know, and he's the guy that's just been haunting him and keeping him awake at night for the last X amount of years since they first matched up in the Tough series.
Guys in the chat, if Moreno wins, do you think there will be a third fight? That's a question. Maybe not immediately. Would it be immediately?
Oh, down the line, 1,000%, yeah.
Depends what Pantoja does. Yeah, I don't think that argument can be made after this one, but it can only be made after, let's say Pantoja then has another streak of 3 or 2 even. Then it's like, well, there's a third one on the cards, you know. But yeah, that's a lot of
because there'd be
variable factors.
Well, one and one.
Yeah,
but the other fight was a exhibition.
Yeah,
so
like a tough thing.
It would be 1-1 technically.
Yeah, that's true.
No! Woo! He's got goosebumps. Does anyone not love Moreno? Such an awesome human. Yeah,
Yes.
I would have loved
Such a nice
to have met him. We just missed meeting him, didn't we?
Yeah, it's talking about Cage Warriors, side of Cage, side of
Oh, yeah, so
side of
good.
Cage. I mean.
Yeah, we couldn't go see him. I mean, we'll have to see what happens at UFC London, see what they decide to do in terms of the meet and greets.
4. What's he mean by 4 now?
Huh?
Put number 4 up. I thought he might, do what Pereira did. And just, beat him
Angus
twice.
calls him a Lego nonce.
Who's this?
No, it's his kid in I Met Him, sound.
It's all about Moreno.
Moreno is used to trilogy, so why not, says Stephen. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
But you know what, actually? The fight between Pantoja and Moreno might actually make a main card, if it did come around for a third time. Do you reckon? Do you reckon it'll be enough to headline an event?
Well, they're headlining a fight night with a title fight, so they're going to go back to doing those. I think it would be a fight night if they do decide to do it.
Really? Pay-per-views? No, I don't know. I mean, who does Moreno need to fight in order to headline a pay-per-view?
Well, Angus is going to say Al-Bazi. I mean, Al-Bazi's next in the mix, isn't he? Yeah. So if Moreno beats Pantoja, I think it'd be Al-Bazi.
But that's not enough. That's not enough pull to headline an event.
No, a headliner fight night, not a pay-per-view. Yeah,
he's just not been able to do it.
I don't think it's. Yeah,
you might have to step into another division.
Angus says, "Did Sai hear the word nonce and assume I was talking about him?"
Yeah.
It's Moreno versus Al-Bazi.
You're a mean machine, Angus. Hurt my feelings out here.
I'm sweating. I don't know about you boys.
I was just wondering who was on about Pantoja or not.
Here we go. Get ready with that round timer.
Steady.
This fight is going to be fireworks. Let's go, Brandon.
Yes,
we're in.
Here we go. Oh, he's
Pantoja starting fast.
He's put that pace on
as
him.
expected.
Oh,
Moreno going for takedowns.
I think it's a bad move.
He has no intention to go to full 5.
I think
clearly.
it's a bad move coming out the gates fast.
Yeah.
It's 5 rounds.
Indeed.
Moreno can go 5.
He can.
Yeah,
Pantoja, though, as of late, has seen some success in that. Just kind of hammed at Chimaeving his opponents. In a sense.
Yeah, he won't care if he
doesn't even touch hands. Just straight in. He
won't care if he gets taken down here, though.
Moreno's holding him here, just trying to make him work.
What's he got to...
Make him work out of these positions. I don't think he's going to go for takedown.
No.
I mean, he could. But... Yeah. Make Pantoja blow out his energy.
And
think second about coming out fast, or fighting at his pace.
It's only smart to do if he's in the final dying seconds of the round. That's when you can take him down.
Moreno being
he's been very
good
patient,
defensive here, because Pantoja a few times has tried to get that underhook. But look, Moreno's just not letting it happen.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what he's trying to go for here.
Yeah, he's very, very patient.
Put to the ground? No, he doesn't want to do that. So what is he going to do?
Not much is going on.
It's a great strategy from Pantoja, though. Rush him, force him to tie him up. And it's a case of he takes him down and then he's good from there too.
Yeah.
So is he draining him? He's because he's not taller than him. It's hard to sort of have his weight be on him and that was
nice. Craftily done from Pantoja.
Very well done.
Yeah, he actually got his feet off the ground during that exchange.
I saw that. Yeah, it means that
made Moreno carry his weight.
Moreno was
jab.
Very good for Moreno. It's decent.
Slipping, ripping is Moreno.
There's money there.
Now Pantoja's engaging with his takedown. Oh, nearly got it. Nearly got it.
The fence nearly got the KO. The fence with the nearly TKO.
That fence chiming in there. Quality.
That was like running into a brick wall.
You know what I mean?
Imagine he just turned, boom.
You know what I mean? And I love that jab from Moreno as well. Like he threw that one quite some range. He almost turned his whole body with it behind as well.
Good 1-2s.
So many different ways of throwing that jab.
So you wanted to give striking to Pantoja as well. You wanted to give striking.
I gave it to them both. But no, why wouldn't you? It's not silly.
Well, yeah. If you're going to judge it off the last fight, yes. But
you would.
Difficult off of... now.
Say something else! Say something else!
Shut up! The cards to the commentator.
Jeez.
Bro.
Oh, heavy elbows from Pantoja.
I'm going to.
Jeez. Now Pantoja's looking to set up a head
any better. You gave Pantoja striking.
Man.
That was power, though. That was power.
It was good power.
That was very much power.
That was just power. But just power.
Well, it's very good. It's very good.
One shot, just one shot.
Took one sequence.
Moreno's going to have to dig
Oh,
deep
no,
in
no,
this
no,
fight.
no.
Feet are on the hips. Moreno's going to push him away, but
Could be enough for Pantoja.
Pantoja's relentless.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done on getting back to the feet.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Moreno shrugs,
Look, and he
wipes his eye.
So we're going to say something else then. Stands to me, wipes his ass. It's good to go again.
Sure, you never know.
Whoa,
good 1-2s.
1-2 is very good. But you know,
Oh, good uppercut inside from Moreno.
yeah, but then, do you know what?
Pantoja's just so
He's
quick
got
with his
power.
hands.
He is. But it's just,
Oh, big left hook.
you see what I mean? He's just got voodoo power in both hands, Pantoja. You know what I mean? It's just
Damn.
sleeping pills.
Pantoja needs to take his time with this fight. Now we've seen it.
Yeah.
Good leg kick.
Oh,
shove him.
Gosh.
Knees. Oh!
Good defensive work from Moreno.
Yeah, really
His jab is money.
It's a hard one to call
His
this round.
jab is money.
You might have to look at the damage on the face in order to sort of.
Yeah, it's the
three
3Ds.
Oh, really? Look
I
at the
think,
strikes. Seriously? Pantoja?
Pantoja has been a quick
yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's right.
It's false.
Only 13 for Moreno. I don't think that's right, bro.
Oh,
Wait, 26 seconds
my
left.
wow. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Pantoja's on the
there's-
back.
There's not enough time left.
It's not.
Oh, the cursor commentator is going to get it now.
Oh, good knee as well.
There's not enough time. Boom.
Philippe reckons it's 1-0 Pantoja. I've got to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, fairly competitive on all areas, but then you just got to go down to damage. And
I'm just expecting a Frankie Edgar Gray Maynard scenario in this fight.
Well, Moreno's
That's what I've been
gonna come back
expecting. Yeah. As Moreno's going to come back as the fight goes on.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Lads tempted to give a 10 aces, Angus. I'll behave.
I'll give it a rest.
Something about Moreno brings out the best in Pantoja, though. You know what I mean?
Do you not think that thing as well? Like, do you know? I noticed in all the figgy fights. Oh, in the 47 figgy fights that Moreno had.
Yeah.
Do you know? Every time he gets back to the centre, Moreno does that where he puts his face out.
He just like this little cocky look.
Yeah.
Isn't he? He's like,
And he's just
He's
like,
doing it now, look. Yeah, that. But I feel like it makes you want to slap that grin off his face.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, he's a lovely guy and a lovely human being, but
Yeah.
I think it's more of a
I've just
mental
knocked
thing.
you down.
I think it's a mental thing.
I think it's his way of
It's like a reset.
Yeah, I think it's his way of just saying, ain't nothing. It ain't nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I
ain't
mean?
nothing. See what's going to come.
This is, yeah. He does have a way of really minimizing the risk, the dangers.
Because that would be me. If I hurt him and he's doing that to me, I'd be like, "Are you being serious?"
Yeah. So I ain't know.
I think I can work that smug off your face, mate.
Yeah.
Here we go. Round number 2 coming in. Hot. Bosh.
Is it? Well, I've got a quick question. Is your octagon huge tonight or
10-9
what?
Pantoja. I mean, it's got to be the
Look at
bigger
the size
one.
of the octagon.
Yeah.
Absolutely ginormous.
Look how much room.
Or is it just dead small?
Oh.
Oh!
Here's
Pantoja
Pantoja coming out.
You
not
shouldn't be
looking-
doing this.
Pantoja does not want to first.
You don't want to be doing that against a cardio machine.
It's about Moreno weathering it
Oh,
though.
Moreno went to the shot, nice body
I'm
there.
taking that one to the gym. That was snide. That was sick. You see that?
Slip and rip. Oh, good right hand from Moreno.
You don't want to be going all. Oh, that jab is money. I said it.
Bosh,
Oh,
and again.
Yeesh.
Oh, he's trying to set up the right hand.
Oh, nice. Get out of dodge, bro. Get out of dodge. That was close.
Moreno's doing well to slip in these exchanges
He
now,
is.
isn't he? The
But
pullback's nice.
He's fighting at Pantoja's pace, and he doesn't
that
need
back
to.
fist. That was nice.
Man.
I don't know. I still favour Moreno in the cardio though.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Yeah.
I think he needs
This
to
is
make Pantoja fight this pace.
that is true.
You think so? But
Yeah.
Pantoja is one who wanted this, and I just don't like playing into his hands, you know?
I think he's tired already.
Yeah. It's in a bit.
I think Pantoja has 2 rounds to get it done. Oh, good right hand.
He's very good at. It's just, what is this with Pantoja? How can he just be eating this?
He looks so relaxed as well. Pantoja.
Wasn't Moreno's
Don't know why.
power enough for Kai of France?
Oh,
Kai was
Did
some.
he catch him?
no, he slipped it.
My word.
Danny reckons, I still think Moreno will break him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
Pantoja
takes.
is massive, says Angus.
I think something I was alluding to in the expectations was like, who can survive the longest in the other person's world? And
What's going on here?
yeah, the ground is very much the world for Pantoja. That being
Moreno
said,
can
looking
sustain
at
the
this,
I actually thought he turned into him then. Could you
Moreno
imagine
can
Moreno
take the
getting a
back.
submission? Could you imagine?
I think Pantoja's going to
this is very
fight
unexpected.
this off.
Yeah, he probably could do very easily. I mean, I'll be on Pantoja's back and I'll be afraid still. Do you know what I mean? I'll be holding on, just thinking, please don't turn to me, please don't turn to me, please don't turn to me.
That's the thing. If Pantoja can actually turn in on him,
Moreno's got the seatbelt position
he's
here, what it's called.
He's not got the old hooks in.
Probably he needs...
not gotten
He has got the hooks in.
He's recovering though. This is what Pantoja wants. Pantoja needs
yeah, he's
this.
resting now. He's resting. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll have a little nap.
I'm going to stand up real soon.
I like Moreno.
All right, let's work.
Wants to get the head on the opposite side.
Okay, he's not allowing that lock.
Oh,
there you go.
Very good.
He slipped out.
Oh,
Nicely done.
Still where
Playing with the
Pantoja will
legs.
want it though, I think.
Yeah.
He can turn in on him here, really. Oh no, he's lost it now.
Look at this. Look at this. This is... Yeah, Pantoja's got his leg.
Ooh. He has.
Very awkward position.
Oh, nicely done from...
Fantastic.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We're back to centre.
Yep, and Pantoja had the rest of it.
Oh! Moreno got him nicely with the hooks.
To the body.
Around right this time.
Yo!
Wow.
Yo! That's mad. I got a funny bone. Ah, dang. Get Cutman Tate in here, quick.
Pantoja looking slow. And a bit methodical on the feet as Moreno
That really hurts.
overtakes him in terms of
The
strike.
sofa beats side, TKO round 2.
Oh, mate.
Oh, you little bumplex.
Mate, got right in the funny bone. It wasn't funny at all. What's this?
Moreno
Oh, he's
toying
getting
with him
cocky
now.
now.
He's a bit, but watch him get
But that's the
caught
thing.
now.
Pantoja had a silly game plan coming into this, being like
It's
a
right for him.
free rounder, fair enough. But and against someone like Moreno, you need to be composed.
Yeah. You do.
Oh, good
Forever
body shot there, though.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Nice for Moreno, just shielding up.
I'm interested to see what Pantoja looks like in this third round.
Do you not think
He's
he looks
taking
like
this one off.
Looks like Gracie from here.
Con Gracie.
Yeah, it looks like Con Gracie from this angle.
Oh, good up kick.
Kind of. Did it even
I
hurt?
think he grazed. I think the little
Yeah,
toe. The little
but
toe.
Moreno made him eat
His
the
head was
combinations
off the
after.
centre line. His head was off the centre line. Oh, nice. Pantoja's won that.
25 seconds left of the round.
Good jab from Pantoja.
Oh.
This is the Moreno.
Hunting him down.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He ate that one.
Oh.
Pantoja's getting the best of the exchanges.
Wow.
Oh, I
Go
can
on,
that, he caught that kick.
capitalise.
End of round 2. I think Moreno takes that one.
Good.
1-1.
I mean, you could argue both, to be fair.
1-1.
You could argue both, but I would happily say that's a
Well,
Moreno
they've actually
round.
had a treat over him in a T-bar arena. They've had an absolute treat.
Yeah, man. Top card.
I mean, Donald Trump can pick his fights, can't he?
Yeah.
He knows which ones to rock up to.
Damn, this is fires. There's Stephen, and he's
Mate.
also got it 1-1.
Yeah.
Daniel says 10-9 Moreno, 19-19 currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Pantoja looks like coming into his third
heavy, or
round.
is he okay? Swallow the water. Oh, he's breathing heavy. Oh no.
Yeah.
He's a defeated man.
Let's see.
Gosh.
It's good. It's a good job he's got a chin.
He does. Oh, look at that.
Stephen says, reckon it'll go all 5 rounds?
Look at this
I
one.
do.
That was
Just
so
about.
good. Bang to
Just
the body,
about.
bang to the head. Just the speed of that.
Oof.
Both got
Doubling
the hooks
up
in
with the
there.
hook.
Mate,
Pantoja
just
that time.
beautiful. Yeah, both wearing the damage in that round.
Okay, he's not breathing as heavy as I thought he would, but
Yeah, let's see if he's able to pick things back up now as Pantoja in this third round, or is Moreno still going to be in the driving seat?
he's coming out guns blazing
Nice,
again.
yeah. Comes out like a bat out of hell for every
Making him
round.
grapple.
That's it.
Oh,
Good tactic. Good tactic. Give him a low blow. Let me have a rest, mate.
I get a 4:30 time already.
I need a rest. Let me kick you in the nuts.
No, I think
This low blow here helps Pantoja massively. He's gone, you know what?
yeah.
full grazed.
Moreno should oh no, right?
He's
only
ready
got
to go.
a couple of seconds, but
Ready to
again,
go. Alright.
I thought Moreno was playing possum like the old Eddie Guerrero days. We lie, we cheat, we steal.
Yeah.
Viva la Mexico.
Oh, you doing the timer?
Yep, ready for 4:30.
Yep. Oh dear.
33.
One hook's in.
1.
Yeah,
Your
he's
4:30
going to try and
timer
jump
is
in the back, but nicely done fighting the hands with Moreno.
Oh,
no! He's going to clear it. He's going to clear it though.
Oh,
he's gonna clear it.
no.
Oh no, he's not.
Oh,
No, the locks are in.
Oh no!
And it's too early in the round.
Body triangle, but
so he's so crafty, Moreno.
he's gonna. That's it. Get him on the other side.
Yeah, put pressure on that lock. Okay.
Moreno's so crafty. Look at him.
He really is. Look
He's
at
gonna get out of
Pantoja,
this.
though.
Grab the wrist. Grab the wrist. Other side of the head.
Pantoja's got
Other side of
blood
the
in his
head.
eyes.
He needs to get the wrist the other side of his head, so then he can turn into him.
Pantoja's blind.
Pantoja, what do you mean?
He's got his eyes are closed. He's not open once. He's just feeling his way around Moreno. He's not open them. He is, yeah. He's not open his eyes. Got blood in them.
Oh.
I know. I thought you'd been racist.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, come on, bro.
Blind? How's blind racist?
Good job fighting the hand so far. It's
Yeah, look.
Moreno.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
He's doing really well, though. Okay, nice. Yes.
Oh,
he
he
swapped
switched it nicely.
So good. The moment
Wow,
Moreno
that's quick.
Had
That was
her own.
But now Moreno needs to go to the
Yeah,
opposite
stop,
side.
there it
That's
is.
it.
Pressure lock again. Try to clear that leg from it as well if you can. But he's doing really well.
So crafty.
He needs to get
Moreno.
that Pantoja's left hand or the other side of his head. There we go.
soften
There
it
it is. So now you can turn
he's
into
turning.
him.
Nice.
That's what's. See, that's the down.
Oh!
That's the downside of the body triangle.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't got it, you're able to use your legs to maneuver your opponent's body left and right. Whereas with the body triangle, you can't.
What's happened?
Yeah, he stood him up.
No, just
Nice.
he held his eye.
I was clearing the blood from it.
Moreno's so crafty.
Yeah, very good. Very good. His defense on the ground has picked up a lot. But then, whilst that was the case in the second, it was Pantoja's striking that came a very long way.
Oh, good level uppercut.
That's the thing. I don't think Pantoja needs to be so wild because we see the difference in the power. So I don't think he needs to be as wild. Just needs to
Yeah.
pick his shots.
Yeah, true.
And like he can win these exchanges just by hurting him with his one. Look, Moreno has to land a couple like that.
That would be like the way he done the second, though, isn't it? It'll be sitting back and just catching Moreno on the entry.
Moreno's trying.
Wow!
Moreno's trying his hardest to win this round back.
I think he's looking good on it so far. Anyway,
Oh, I think Pantoja's won it so
I
far.
kind of want to count that first round strikes. I was miffed when it said 13-24 to Pantoja. I really was.
Oh, he's catching him with the left high kick.
The jab just.
Yeah, one jab gave him stanky leg. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, sprawl out. Come on, you can sprawl. You can sprawl.
Yeah, he's done well with that.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
Pedigree.
Here comes it. Yeah, nice.
Triple H, the cerebral assassin.
Oh, he dug to the body there, Pantoja. That was nice. Oh.
Moreno going over. No.
Moreno.
He's gonna elevate him there.
Couldn't quite choke him over.
Oh, he's trying to create space.
Come on, great. Yeah.
I'm literally tired
go.
watching this fight.
Let's go. Elbows down. 12 to 6. Let's go. Oh, hello.
I'm a
Plotter
plotter.
attempt, but very difficult to pull off in MMA.
Help.
Mate.
Moreno's so crafty. He's so crafty. Oh,
Nicely done.
that was allowed.
He can.
Yeah,
Illegal.
That was allowed.
it was standing up. Come on, stand up and get away.
Oh.
Stand up and get away.
Oh,
2 reversals from
elbows
Moreno.
from Pantoja.
Come on, bro. You can.
I think that up kick stifled him because he stayed in that position.
Yeah. 45 seconds here. You can stay there. You can stay on top.
Up kicks. Up. Oh, I thought he was going to give up his back then, but he didn't. Well,
What a war.
Mate, this is a war. Did we say? I think, this was potential fight night for me.
I thought it was either be co-main or main.
I reckon with the main, there could be a lot of
Shovel.
feints, a lot of feinting work.
Oh, big
but
miss with
these
the
ones,
elbow.
these guys are just not.
I think
they don't
Pantoja
feint.
won this round back
They
by that
throw.
little onslaught there, I think. Because Moreno was getting this round. But again, I wouldn't want to be a judge for this round.
Nah, third round's always going to be the dicey one.
Yeah, championship rounds after this.
Philippe, it says this is a war.
Nice combo there from Pantoja.
Get his hand up just in time.
Wow.
And
give it to
number
Moreno.
3.
I'll give that to Moreno as well.
Difficult round to score.
It's tough.
It was tough.
They've all
I
been
don't
hard,
know.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know who won that one.
I felt Moreno
first.
done well defensively when his back was taken,
Yeah.
but Pantoja still took
His
the back.
nose is blown up.
Yeah. Defensively on the ground, yeah, Moreno's
He does look a little bit relaxed in the corner, though, Pantoja.
Yeah.
Does look relaxed.
Moreno's standing up in his corner. He's like, I can do it all day. Captain America.
Steven says, this is unreal. I think I'll edge Moreno on that round. Hard to say. Yeah, what do you guys reckon in the chat?
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
Difficult to score. Significant strikes, 15 apiece in that round.
Oh, was it? If it was 15 apiece, then you got... I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, that's it as well, isn't it? I mean, I think if you look at actual strikes, yeah, Moreno was up in the first, but significant strikes. Nice elbow there. Very nice elbow. Switch, ducks under this one. Time it already. Yeah, that's probably what I mean, strikes certainly. Yeah, certainly Moreno was up there, but then significant strike wise, Pantoja just he can throw less and land.
Like I said last round, I don't think Pantoja needs to go for it so much. We can see the difference in the power. Like, pick your shots.
Mm.
Yeah, like DC's saying it. Like, take your time. Like Moreno can pour it on.
I feel like it's Pantoja who is. But now look, I think he's assuming more of a
fight now.
Oh, nice from Moreno.
It's got to be Moreno's
Very
fight
good.
now. It's in the deep waters.
You would say so, but so good. Yes, DC said the same thing. But it's just that slip and bam.
Ooh. Moreno's jab's better though. He's got a pop. It's pop to his jab. Even though Pantoja's got the power, it's weird. Like Moreno's got a pop to his jab.
Yeah. Oosh. He can just sprint. He just sprints in on it. Just jumps in on it.
Oh my god. My goodness.
Nice. I love Moreno's exits as well. Woo! Don't you? Yeah. Right.
Big elbow.
Big takedown from Pantoja.
Feet underneath her. Oh, come on.
Bowles is in the house.
Yes,
just popped in to like the video.
Thank you, sir. Legend.
Yes, Bowles. Good to see you back.
Yes, 2 more likes to 20.
What are you making of the fights? And have you got Moreno winning this fight so far, or have you got Pantoja winning?
Denied.
Oh, wow.
He just did not want Pantoja to get a leg over.
He's in his corner as well. Pantoja's in his corner. They're going to be shouting at him. Your hands up together. Pantoja's going, I hate Lego.
Just draw him down. He's trying to draw him. Look at this. He's going to get a trip again. Once on the floor. Very good for Moreno. Exploding out.
Classic in the making, Aces Bowles. Absolutely.
On it.
Oh, he's going to drag him down.
That was good.
The one up on top.
Oh my goodness.
He's just
Moreno going for a knee.
No, he's not going to go for that.
Go for a leg.
But he's got to use it as a distraction.
Pantoja's got too much dexterity.
Turn in. Come on. Moreno's got... He's seriously got...
This is the thing as well. Like, I know Pantoja's tired, but he's making Moreno work. And we all know Moreno... I know he has a good gas tank, but Moreno's working hard for these as well.
All of a sudden, though, Pantoja on the ground doesn't seem gassed at all. On the feet, you can almost see some labour, some fatigue.
I think he gets that second wind. Like, you think... Can you imagine if, like, you're a stand-up guy and you've been taken down, you get back on the feet, you're like, right, I'm in my zone now. I think it's the same with Pantoja. Like, he's knackered on the feet, but then like, oh, I'm on the ground now, let's go.
Yeah.
Angus says,
Both under rest.
Who's Moreno?
Moreno, sorry.
I think so. Keep saying Moreno.
Alex Moreno.
47 times.
47 times.
47 times. Sorry, Angus.
47 times.
I'm so sorry I offended you. That was so quick, and we all thought Pantoja was tired. Like,
yeah, you know what I mean. It's like Super Mario, isn't he? Boink, and he's on the back.
Moreno.
He's up there.
He's gone to the big one now.
Yeah.
Got the mushroom.
Doing well defensively, but if anything, it's Pantoja. He needs to work in these positions to even look good on the judges.
Who's that? Moreno.
That guy inside the cage is exactly what I'm like when I see a fight as well. Just get my mobile out and just... So I was having to scrap on the street.
Yeah. Don't run away.
Yeah, I should probably call the police, but hold on, my phone's busy right now. Capturing content.
But I think they're both just having a rest
taking their time, yeah.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, it's fighting their hands, which is very good.
Yeah, exactly. They've both been fighting their hands.
Moreno looks like, he's willing to stay there for the rest of the round.
But what does that mean in terms of who takes this?
Oh, nice. I found a tap.
Pantoja. Oh, he's going to look to
could he get a head and arm?
Nice. 40 seconds.
Position and stops Pantoja from stepping into side control.
Punctuate now.
Nicely done.
JK, should he hold it before exploding on him, or should he start striking on him?
Start striking.
Yeah, in
40
this
seconds.
position, yeah.
Because you can hold to advanced position and then start striking, or...
Yeah.
Where we go. 25 seconds left now.
Push off.
Oh.
Yeah, there's... okay.
Pantoja
Wants
was
to
trying to
stand
sleep him there. Oh.
Just
Moreno's
missed.
got against the cage, though.
Just missed.
Pantoja's tired.
Oh, big
Desperate
takedown attempt. But shake it off from Moreno.
Bang.
He's gonna
Capitalize. Take it. 4 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, big elbow.
The punctuation he needed. Very good. Very good.
Interesting round.
I think that was...
I don't know who won that round either.
I'll go Moreno on that one. I think that was what was needed. In the grappling exchanges, the reversals were almost as good as their attempts.
Do you not think?
You know what I mean?
Do you not think in these close fights, the judges turn around and look at each other and go, right, we need a clear winner in this round 5 so we can actually give the fight to someone?
Yeah. So I've actually got to do some work now. This is probably... I literally fifth round, I didn't know it was going to come to us.
Philippe reckons it's 3-1 Pantoja. Daniel reckons it's 2-2 championship rounds.
Yeah.
Some best scrambles I've seen to Stephen.
Yeah.
Never expected to see the 5th round in this one.
Yeah, same.
I think it's for an
I
early
think the judges are sitting on the side just thinking the same thing. But we've got to make up what happened.
This is what I'm thinking. Like, obviously, it's been so close. I bet they're hoping that just so it's the last round, people will remember this round the most.
Yeah.
So
got to go out there, mate.
I mean, hopefully they've been scoring it throughout, you know what I mean? So
let's hope so, yeah.
You'd hope they've been doing their job.
And not doing them in and judging Alex Moreno.
Even so, if we get a close 5th round, I think we're going to have a rematch on the cards anyway.
Do you reckon so?
Yeah.
I think Pantoja's going to step over that back line so he gets told to
if
go back.
Pantoja wins, will there be another one?
I know, that's the
No,
question.
I don't think they'll... Oh.
But it's close,
no.
though, isn't it?
I don't think so, because he's...
Moreno wins, there's scope for it.
Moreno's only one title defence, or did he win the belt back off of Figgy?
He won the belt back off Figgy, didn't he?
So it won't be a rematch then, if Pantoja wins, I don't think. I think you've got to move on. The amount of rematches this division has had is been crazy.
But who else? Who else is
Albazi.
Albazi will be next for either of them, I think. A very slow
Waiting in the
start
wings.
for Pantoja.
Yeah. He's trying to really embody himself
But this
in
is
the
the thing,
second
I think
fight,
it's smart. Let Moreno come in. You've got more pop to your punches.
Just like in the second fight. Wait for him.
One more like. Let's get the likes going, guys.
One more
Let's
like.
get to
Come
20.
on. You legends.
For a leg kick.
Stephen reckons it could be 2-2. Daylight outside
Moreno's
already.
careful not to make the same mistake he did in the second, which was
Someone says they've
getting
got
caught in entries. Oh.
Someone said they've got it 39-37 for Pantoja.
I don't know what they're... I don't know. It's tough one. If you, I mean, count.
Good
the
shovel.
takedown's only significant when you got all that control.
See, this is exactly like, look, there we go, boom. There we go. Now, escape. There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
Pantoja now baiting him forward.
But this is what he needs to do. He doesn't need to explode so much energy. I'm going to repeat myself so many times. Oh,
Nice.
there you go. Now reset. Now you reset, Pantoja. Oh, he slipped then as well, but he still landed it. I think what Pantoja might be doing is waiting for Moreno to come in with his combination then shoot for the legs.
Oh, really? I think maybe catch him on the counters. But that's exactly how he done the second.
Yeah.
And I think he might have got a bit of an embodiment of that, or got an injection of that in the corner when they want to go back to what worked against Moreno. But both these guys are two very much evolved beasts from that
Moreno's
second.
jab.
So good.
Moreno's jab.
So good at. So good.
Oof.
48 times?
Yeah. I was tired a minute ago. I'm not now.
Oh.
That body shot from... I'm just going to call him Brandon.
It's nice. The thing is, with his left hand, he doesn't just have a jab, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you call that? A jab or an uppercut? The way he threw it, the angle, he was a mix of both, It's very well evolved.
Shovel.
It's very well evolved. But yeah,
we'll call it a spade.
His left jab, it's got so much variety to it. It doesn't just throw straight and forwards. It comes at different angles and up. It's like 4 weapons in that one arm. Swiss Army knife.
Whoa, big power double.
Yeah, that was
good
important
takedown.
This is important last round as well.
Yeah.
This is massive.
Yeah.
And I think he needs to obviously do something with it because Moreno will definitely work to get out of this position.
Look at that. It's taking the base, which is very good from Pantoja.
Always looking to... Like, we've all said he's tired, and he's always looking to advance on the map.
Here we go. He's got a back.
Took the back again, though.
Hooks are in as well.
Climbing up that.
Yeah. Moreno's standing tall. You can try and shake him off. Body triangle is
Do you reckon
high.
Pantoja should let go or stay in this position? Who's this worse for?
I mean,
Because it hurts your Pantoja's
it's hard
legs,
for
right?
but it's hard for Pantoja's legs to stay in this position.
Moreno's kind of...
And Moreno's just kind of waiting
weight.
for Pantoja to make some advancements so then he can reverse of some kind. So he's willing to just stay in these positions.
Yeah.
And plus, it doesn't really look good.
Oh, the hand fighting as well. Moreno's trying to hand fight as well.
What he needs to do is he needs to get a hand on the other side of the head, and then kind of slide the backpack round. Yeah. But he needs to free that right leg from Pantoja's little lock there. I mean, if you can maybe buck it back a bit or go down to a knee and come up again, or use the fence to scrape him off. There's all different ways of which that leg is free now, so he could in theory sort him around.
Pantoja
trying to go for a neck crank as well.
He's looking for a crank of some kind, but I think it's too high at the moment.
Here we go.
Can't see from this angle.
No, I can't.
Drag him round. Put the locks in.
This is better for Pantoja, position-wise, because he's
Looks good.
Yeah.
When Moreno's then
though.
forward, but you got to give the round to Pantoja, right? Oh, he held the fence there.
Who's that? Pantoja?
Pantoja just pulled himself back up with the fence there. I think a good round for Pantoja. He's won this round.
Yeah.
I think they're just both accepting the round now.
Yeah.
I think that's the only round I can actually clearly have a winner for that round. Oh no, round one and round one
you
and
give
round
that
five.
to Pantoja?
Yeah. Would you? Would you not?
I don't think so.
Why?
That's enough.
What did Moreno do?
Damage.
Where?
There wasn't really much.
He did more damage.
What?
On the feet.
Defending the
They
ring.
had the same. It could be a draw round maybe even because they had 18 significant strikes each.
I didn't see
then
no punches from Moreno then.
18 significant of them. Significant.
What,
of
that
them.
round?
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
There was. What was you watching exactly?
What was you watching?
Well,
How can you
the
give that round
18
to
strikes
Moreno?
which were there.
You can't give that round to Moreno.
I have no idea.
Pantoja had him in a dominant position. You talk about your 19, 47 Ds.
Damage.
Philip reckons it's
Damage was
4-1 or 3-2 Pantoja.
Really?
I can clearly have two rounds for Pantoja. And that's round one and round five.
I would say split decision Moreno and incur the possibility of another.
Sealed the
Has
deal.
made Pantoja win to Stephen.
But he
I think
just
that last
scrapped the
round
back.
sealed the deal from Pantoja. Amazing fight, and we still have Volk to go.
Yes, that's crazy.
I know.
Incredible.
I'm going to go for a toilet break
Draw
after
time,
this.
says Angus.
Oh, don't say that.
It's tough. Guys, jump into the link. We have a fan minute. If you want some comments on that fight that just happened, we'll get you guys in just before we jump into main for.
Daniel reckons it's 3-2 Moreno.
See what I mean?
Bob says
it's hard.
Pantoja could have done enough. Incredible fight. It's already full daylight outside, says Stephen.
Yeah, mate, it's creeping in.
Man, I have no idea. Some very close rounds in there.
Yes, exactly. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. One more to 20.
Yeah, indeed. As we await this decision and figure out what's going to be next.
Moreno's got more significant strikes, ground control, half, reversals 3, knockdowns
4 minutes,
1.
18 ground control.
Did he get knocked down?
Yeah, Pantoja dropped him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Round one.
Oh, right.
That's why round one was Pantoja and round 5. I think they're the only two clear rounds I can actually say.
Oh,
I think
nervy one. This was an early one.
Was it 3 or 4? You've seen the early ones that were more competitive. I think it might have been 3 that was quite competitive.
Oh, they've got a decision already.
Here we go.
Oh, mate.
Who's it going to be?
Oh, mate.
Split decision. Oh.
Yes, Pantoja! The Lone Warrior going for Pantoja. The Lone Warrior going for Pantoja.
I did wonder.
Let's go.
Wow.
Come on.
I did wonder. He makes it 2
The Lone Warrior.
against Brandon Moreno.
Even though I love you, Moreno.
Wow.
Moreno.
Close fight, man. Super close fight.
Makes the division exciting again.
Well, says against the fence reference 25 times that fight. Someone's keeping count.
Thank you, Wales. Legend.
49-46 Moreno was a bad scorecard.
Exactly.
Angus, that's a good point.
Felix says, told you I knew. I had Pantoja as well. I was the only one in the ACF crew that did have Pantoja.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's I'm trying to think of anyone else that's like got great cardio.
Mate, I've got nothing right this main card.
I've got nothing left.
I've got nothing.
No. Blad skid.
Do you know who let me down in my bet, boys?
Mate.
Robert Whittaker. Of all people to let me down in my bet, Robert Whittaker. Unbelievable.
Well, Yair is about to start Volk, so...
Yeah, now I'm wondering if anything... I'm just starting to debate what's
Actually,
true.
wait, hold the phone. Mexico is not in right now. they're 0-2 in the last 2 events. Wait, was there a Mexican guy early on? I mean, it doesn't count. It's not a championship. In championship bouts, Mexico is not doing very well, which means Volk is going to win.
Angus goes, check my bet. He went Whittaker, Turner, and Moreno. All 3 lost. I don't want. I'd rather that happen than one let me down. When one lets you down and it's a big favourite like Whittaker as well, and it's
Props to whoever had the opposite though. That is.
I'm trying to think anyone else that has great cardio like Brandon Moreno and can sort of survive a storm, survive a 5-round storm from Pantoja and then come back.
You guys saw the Albazi Kaikara France fight. Is Albazi someone who's going to?
No, he's just got power.
Pantoja.
It's just got power.
Okay, so Albazi Pantoja's potentially next then.
Steve's in the Zoom.
Steve's in the waiting room. Okay, let's get Steve Owen.
All right, let's have a look.
Switch scenes. Bosch.
There he is.
Steve, all right.
Get him on screen for the people.
Well, there's the ranks. Let's go have a look quickly over to you, Steve.
Hey.
How you doing, man? How's things?
Guys.
Steve-O, 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 Steve-O.
Can you hear me?
Yes, mate, loud and clear.
Loud and clear. What do you think of that fight, first and foremost?
Let me pause this.
Did you think that fight was going to go the way it went?
I mean, what just happened? That was fight of the night for sure.
Yeah.
I still can't believe we got Volkanovski coming up. The
Yeah,
scrambles on the floor were incredible. As you guys said, it could have gone anyway. Like it was. It was a split decision anyway. Obviously, I feel bad for Moreno.
Yeah.
15 kids in the outcome.
Yeah, it does suck to see.
But you know, I can't argue either way. Like Pantoja obviously did enough.
Yeah.
He did so well,
yeah.
didn't he?
I wouldn't have been annoyed if Brandon Moreno picked up the decision. Like you said, it 100%
It was
gone either way.
very close.
Yeah. It really could have been anything.
Yeah, a lot of the time, I think we're all guilty of doing it. We picked kind of our heart over head.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like our favourite fights.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was kind of edging for Moreno. But what a fight! That was incredible.
Yeah, what a
I still
fight.
can't believe we got Volkanovski to go as well. Like,
Do you know what? This has been a wild card because the prelims,
Incredible.
everything correct. And then I get to the main event and it's like, I've got nothing right. It's like, I've got nothing right, Steve. Do you know what I mean? I'm shocked.
Well, it's crazy.
I'm baffled.
just
That makes me now wonder about what coming.
UFC cap on a minute there for a
Yeah.
minute.
Little UFC recap.
Yeah.
Represent.
That is That is Modestus's cap as
Is
well.
it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Never watched
For
that.
those of you guys who do not know, this is Steve who went out to Vegas with Modestus. We give him a lot of props to the channel from time to time.
I even gave him a
It's so-
shout out after the victory as well.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
This is the guy that Moreno.
That's the guy.
Modestus gave a shout out to. He's on our screens right now.
That's it, Raphael. Say
That's
hello,
it.
Stephen.
What's your do you have Twitter, Stephen? That you any shout outs you wanted to put in?
My Twitter is pretty private. Like, I don't really share it, but when follow Modestus.
Yeah.
Stuff I post for him will be on there.
Love that.
So because I'm doing a documentary on him. The Las Vegas video should be out very soon.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
just
Can't wait
about finished with that one. So you guys can get a little show of the whole week of how it went.
that.
It was really cool, obviously.
Can't wait for that.
That'd be pretty good.
Cool.
That'd be pretty good. We'll have to check that out.
He's frozen. He's frozen.
Oh, like Elsa.
I did wanna ask him about International Fight Week next year.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Try
question.
and make it out.
And then also wanted to
he's
get your
frozen.
take on
Right,
what
that's
happens
quick.
next.
Oh, he's
in,
lost connection.
in
He
the
has
main-
lost connection.
He has. All right, we'll go back.
Damn.
No worries. Maybe we'll get him
Good
back
to-
in.
good
Maybe
to-
we won't.
good to
But
see him,
no,
though.
it's good 50 pence, of course, from can you not wait for a second? Just dragging me all over the place. I'm talking to the mic and you're just like. But no, it was great.
No, for that, you sit there, you piss yourself, all right?
Yeah, I mean,
Not allowed to move.
Fill that up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm pissing there,
I lost the
anyway.
train of thought now, but no, thanks again to Steve for jumping on the fan, man.
Yes,
It's
thank you,
absolutely
Steve.
great sport. Fantastic sport. Perhaps next time.
Yeah, I'll go toilet. We do rankings and then I'll go toilet.
Yeah.
All right. Angus says, I'm shaking with excitement, guys. Holly Ho main event next week.
Hopefully they get Jack Magdalena on that.
Yeah, it's a
on
good
that
card performing, though.
Let's get the old rankings up for this and then I'll go.
All right.
So obviously, what's next for Pantoja?
Gotta be Al-Bazi.
If we're looking at the rankings, the next title challenger for the new champion in Pantoja has got to be Amir Al-Bazi.
6-fight win streak right now.
And then you do
100%.
Brandon Moreno versus Brandon Royval.
Ooh.
That's one you got to do because Royval's on
But then
a
who
3-fight win streak.
got next for
Yeah.
Brandon Moreno then?
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Moreno
Royval.
versus Royval. You not listen.
I thought you said that. I don't know.
No.
Why did I hear you say
Fighting
that?
to Brandon.
Pantoja.
Brandon on Brandon.
Okay.
Versus.
That would be interesting. That'd be a good one to have.
That's a good fight
But
because
then,
Rival's on a bit of a tear
let's
as
say
well.
Moreno wins that fight, and then what happens? We're gonna do a fourth against Pantoja, and then
Well,
probably would like
you want to get technical. It's Pantoja 2-0 up because obviously the one in tough, it won't really count.
yeah.
So he's 2-0 up. But yeah, I think it's going to get to a point where I think maybe one more win from Moreno will get him a fight. But then obviously if he loses that again, he's going to have to win a couple.
Yeah, I
very
mean,
difficult,
Al-Bazi,
though.
Roy Van Al-Bazi, he'll be up there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, because I mean, we got some risers. We thought that Mateus Nickal was
Yes.
going to potentially make
So
a
did I,
surge,
yes.
but Brandon Royval put a stop to that.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Tim Elliott. No,
Makayev!
Carp. We ain't seen Carp for a bit. have we?
Manel Karp, who will be fighting Kai France at UFC 293.
That could really
Yes.
put him in
which
the
is
mix.
going to be in Australia in the home
Australia,
soil in September. So fingers crossed that fight still plays out and still makes a case.
Yeah, so
Karp into top 5.
you've hit the nail on the head there. I think now looking at the rankings wise, yeah. So next up for the new champ in Pantoja, you got Amir Al-Bazi, and then Brandon Royval versus Brendan Moreno.
But also keep your eye on these new risers. Manel Karp and Makayev should see themselves up there in due time
If
as well.
Makayev get a
So
fight,
could be
that
an interesting
is.
narrative.
Apparently, he might have a fight at in Abu
Kettle
Dhabi.
on for you as well.
Ooh,
All right,
back to the
back to
chats.
main. I'll get a chat.
Sorry for my awful connection. Thanks
don't
for
worry
having
about
me
it,
on. No worries, Stephen. I mean,
It's good to speak to you.
we'll speak to you again soon, hopefully. And well, we got maybe next week if you're watching next week's card. But if not, we'll definitely catch up during the UFC London side of things.
Just in between rounds, when Nash comes back, we'll close it. Got fresh air and serious stuff.
Right.
Shout, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, so we have to keep it down. Huh? What?
I was joking, same as daylight now, we're allowed to shout.
It's morning.
Yeah. I don't think
Wake up,
Nolan's in the
everybody.
house. Yes,
Wake up.
Nolan.
What's up, Nolan?
What's up, brother? Good to see you in the house.
Early start for you, or did
just
you
got up for the main event?
Yeah.
Or did you just catch the main, the co-main? Because that was a good, decent co-main. And thanks for obviously the like on the video as always. Also, we would need to sort out whether Stephen wants to be on the couch with us at UFC London.
Oh, we'll be seeing him down here anyway, won't he? So he'll be in the mix.
I think he did say he's tempted to go to the event because I think ticket prices have been dropping. So
yeah,
hopefully you can sort that out. It would be an honour, he says. Well, we'll have to see.
We'll have to, my friend.
We'll have to find out.
Get you in the ATF clubber. Here we go.
Yeah, we'll be doing the spinning wheel. Will be returning. We need to make some updates to that because
see that go.
Yeah, it worked really well with Modestus last time out, but I think there were some options that just didn't show up. We kind of had the same options.
Give it a reshuffle. Coming
down, and it was a bit annoying. Just up for the main event, says Nolan. Okay, I'm sure you're going to catch up with the rest of the card later on in the day, but we've had a good one. It's been a blast.
It's been good, man. It's been good.
And he said, I'll be in London for sure, either way, but would be an absolute honour to couch with you.
Do we do the 2-tier again?
I don't know. We
Yeah,
could
Angus would be,
2-tier. No, Angus is shooting off.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's not going to be here, so...
okay, then we can do what we did before
out.
Then, the 90 degree. Set up terminology. Yeah. All right, well, let's get these fighters down because there are no more.
Yep, we're moving on to the main event. We're going to get into some history points in just a sec with Ash. Ash is going to the toilet and he's going to get the kettle on. Stephen, it's been an amazing card so far. I've watched all the fights from the early prelims. Wow, I'm surprised you're still going, mate. It's a struggle for me, that's for sure. I mean,
incredible. Angus, you still awake?
Angus is just about still around, I think. He's not going to flag it for the main event. But anyhow, yeah. How many finishes we had tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5. That's
finishes.
Not bad.
Mate, Donald Trump
will there be
his
one
cards, can't he?
I know.
In the house for the...
Will there be a finish in this one is the question. Is Yair going to upset the world? It's not looking good for Mexico, though. Wait, there was a Mexican guy who won early on in the night, wasn't there? Jesus Aguilar.
Yeah.
So,
hey,
I mean, but in terms of title fights at the moment, it's not been great.
What
Can he upset
Trump
that?
says he just there to support his wall idea. Just like...
No, he's
Mexico win, fine, I'll drop the idea of the wall. If they lose, then, the wall's going up.
He's buddies with Dana, isn't he?
President likes president. Like president.
I'll be tired normally, but these fights have got me hyped, so Stephen.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
How can you be tired?
Glad they've kept you going. I mean, yeah, it's a good job that we didn't get decision after decision. It was a little bit difficult for me. We've got some Mexican tunage being played on the PA in the arena at the moment. Lights shows are on.
Just so you know, I've got every fight in this main card wrong. Prelims are all right.
You pick Volk.
And I've gone Volkanovski. Take that information what you want.
Ditto.
So I would switch now. If
actually,
you
apart from no, I've got Bo Nickal right, didn't I? So
Oh yeah.
That's
switch now if you should want to switch.
3 fight losing skill.
That was the only one that really did make sense. I thought everything else would just be. I did say there's going to be one wild card on this event, but it's actually been everything but the one I said. So how funny.
Stephen says Trump's happy with the Mexicans as they are in the case, just where he likes them.
That's funny. That is funny.
That's a good one. Good one.
Oh well. Burn.
I don't think I need a coffee, to be honest. I don't think I'll be able to sleep after this main event. Is it going to be a quick one? I think you said something really good in the breakdown show in the week about Yair having success potentially in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
But then Volk taking over after that, and I can definitely see it as well.
Yeah.
Because I think Yair's flashiness and his kicks are going to be quite difficult for Volk, especially when he starts picking apart to the body. But yeah, it's whether or not he can keep it up.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And I think he's going to want to prioritize doing as much damage to Volk as possible. So when Volk does come back, he's not going to be dealing with a with a primed, more
unique
of a damaged
challenge,
goods.
but
a primed one.
This is talking of prime. This is a prime Rodríguez at the moment.
Agreed.
He looked phenomenal
Never seen him
against
better.
Josh Emmett.
Yeah.
The way he even finished him on the ground with the triangle was nasty.
I think I said actually as well, even in a Josh Emmett fight, one thing I was alluding to was like, this is the perfect fight he needs, the training grounds he needs for a Volkanovski.
Yeah.
The height, the build, the sort of threat in terms of the way he wings those punches and ducks. It's brilliant. It's not the Volkanovski, but it is the perfect sparring partner he can possibly ask for in preparation for Volkanovski, in my opinion.
Yeah, in some ways, but I think there's a big speed difference.
Yeah.
In
you're never going to get an exact Volkanovski anywhere else, of course, but in terms of the next best thing you can really cut your teeth against, Josh Emmett was the one. And I think the way he did that and the fashion he did that as well tells us he's ready for Volk. But yeah, Volk's going to be excelling in those areas where, you're right, speed and just on that gas tank too, just the ability to go for longer and go and be a bit stronger. Power wise though, was that more a threat with Emmett than it is with Volk? Do you reckon? Speed,
that's the thing.
but power.
Overall power. You've obviously got. I don't know.
There's another thing.
Emmett's got more punching power, but
there's a thing. You might have the power, but can you land it? If you haven't got the speed, or the opportunity to land it, then
in terms of power for Volk and Rodríguez, I think it's difficult to call because he gets a lot of power in between with those kicks. Come on, Ash, hurry up.
I'll do a history
Your
point,
roll.
and we'll go 1 for 1. Pro record of 15 wins and 3 losses, 5 KOs and 4 subs, 4 first-round finishes. We're talking about Yair Rodríguez here, of course, in the blue corner. But also, his UFC stats are 10 wins and 2 losses. Now, his debut was back in 2014. He won the tough Latin America on a 2-fight win streak at the moment. And then other than that, he's never been submitted. This guy is an interim champ right now, and he's got a performance of the night 5 times. Get that.
Yes.
Got that. It's something spectacular. Go on, you with the fighting style, and then...
all right. In that case, shut the door on your way up. Fighting style then for Rodríguez. He's a switch stance fighter, black belt in Taekwondo. Lands the calf kicks from early and strings them together in combinations. Has an arsenal of electric kicks to his game, spinning wheel kicks, turning side kicks, teep kicks.
All sorts.
And he'll load up on them as well. He gets you worrying about his kicks, and then he'll look to land his hand. When Rodríguez goes southpaw, he uses the kicks a lot more, but prefers boxing from orthodox stance. So it'll be interesting to see how Volk's prepared for that.
Is that a cut?
Yeah, he's got a cut on his cheek. He's a well-rounded fighter, though, who has exciting hand speed and stinging leg kicks.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like
Lovely
me, though, isn't it?
stuff,
Love a
boys.
plaster.
You
get a plaster on the cut, don't you?
Jumping on to Alexandre Volkanovski then, he's got a pro record of 25 wins with 2 losses, with 12 KOs and 3 submissions, and has 7 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 12 wins and 1 loss, and he made his UFC debut in 2016. Obviously, he's the current featherweight champion with 4 title defenses. He is undefeated in the featherweight division, but he's never been KO'd or submitted.
Yes. Now, Volk is an orthodox fighter, but he will use constant stance switches to overload the reads of his opponent. A little bit like what we saw from Plessis, in a way that he was just standing in 2. But Volk does it far more frequently, defensively and offensively. It's brilliant. He's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, confident fighter who believes thoroughly in his skill set and athletic ability. I mean, that long streak of winning fights that he's had would be a huge... it would do that to you.
Yeah.
He possesses a lot of power in his hands and volume. Quick with his footwork and movement. He's constantly feinting, especially with the right hand. It's to get a reaction from his opponent, so he can do something a little bit more violent with the left. But he's quicker and he does have a lot of he does a lot of kicks off the lead leg. Sorry. So it allows him to sort of fire his right hand once he's planted that foot down as well, and it kind of gets him into range a little bit, which is really good. His low center of gravity helps him securing the takedowns, but he doesn't allow any time in between the combos and for his opponents to find their rhythm.
Yeah.
So he's got that sort of awkward rhythm to read. Disruptive rhythm. That's it. Perfect. But yeah, expectation wise, what we got on
for
this.
Yair Rodríguez, I think there's a lot better long-range weaponry than Volkanovski. So that's going to be where he will want to keep the fight, using feints to mask his shots. Knees up the middle and teep kicks are fully going to be vital to keep someone like Volk from bullying him. And I think there'll be some levels of unpredictability about his strikes as well, which could throw Volk off. And I think he needs to kind of circle into the center of the octagon and not allow Volk to back him up against towards the cage there.
Yeah, that's 49 times that against the fence was mentioned. Angus, if you can count.
No, because
you said against the cage.
Hey,
it ran against the fence.
Caught you out there.
But
expecting for a Volk.
Use the feints and just switch stances to draw out the reaction from Yair so he can actually close the range and work on the inside. Take his time, make his reads, just make it his fight if he can. Catch a kick, score takedowns, rough him up on the ground, even time, even if he sort of times that overhand off of the catching the kicks, that would be quite wise too, you know?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Volk is vocal and fighting the mental fight tonight as well, because you see him taunting Max about the superiority of his abilities when he was out last time in UFC 276. But and that is something we haven't seen from Yair. But that's the skill set of Volk. He's cerebral. He's able to fight with his hands, feet, wrestling, and mentally too.
I think if Volk's confidence was sky high in that Max fight purely because he knew he had his number anyway. He knew he was too quick for him. Whereas I think with Rodríguez, I don't think you can have that come in with that level of confidence, because Rodríguez could put you out in an instant with his kicks.
Yeah.
So, and that's a factor that Max doesn't have.
I actually have a curveball here, boys. Do you know we go back and forth with like an MMA triangle?
Yeah.
So we've got Volk that's beaten Max.
Yeah, and of course Max has beaten Rodríguez.
Max has beaten Rodríguez. This is the one where Rodríguez beats Volk.
Could it be?
You went for Rodríguez.
But Mexico's not in right now, so...
Oh, yeah, Mexico's not in right now. I've also got... whilst I was in the toilet, I saw a video of Matt Favola. I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter, but it's class. I'll show you after, but I'll just tell you that he's up in the nosebleeds, apparently. And,
they got him and Billy Q got tickets off someone.
Yeah, and he said he was up in the nosebleeds and he couldn't find his seats and saw 2 spare seats, so he just sat down and took them. And guess whose seats he stole?
Who?
Drew Dober.
No, was it?
So he took a video with Drew Dober and goes, the only 2 seats available, and Dober goes, it's not like I can start something with Matt Favola because he's knocked me out.
That's class. That's brilliant, to be fair.
Shall we? Excuse me, mate, you're in my seats. Oh,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I thought you were going to come in with a real anecdote there.
I'll show you a quick video if you want.
No, it's too late. I'll get in some chat. Stephen says that Moreno fight was like a double espresso for me.
Yeah, same.
Very dominant champ has that upset moment, though. It's not a matter of it, but when is tonight going to be Volk's upset moment? I know that is true.
But is it an upset moment if it's Volk who does it? Or you're saying
he's talking about if
Yair gets the win, right?
We finally get to see Volk's plaster. It's an ATF tap behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
He knows. 5'6" versus 5'11", yet somehow Volk has half an inch reach advantage.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah. He's got some long arms for his side, man.
Those hips are going to be available for him to shoot on for Yair. So that might be how he's going to have to do this.
He's still got a little bit of a plaster on it, actually, isn't he?
Although he can shoot on Max.
Like a little sort of...
Same thing with Max Holloway. It's fascinating.
Vasily, yeah. Just
the same thing. The same thing he did with Holloway, though. I mean, he had Holloway. Did he have to reach advantage on Holloway? He just found him still. Yeah, he was able to find Holloway constantly.
Although he was just too quick.
The hips were there too, and he didn't really take them too often. So he still had a stand-up war. Team Volkanovski.
Woo! Tough jerseys. All right,
okay,
gentlemen. Herb Dean making it official.
Are you ready?
No,
are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Is it going to be an upset?
Hasby's ready.
Oh, wrong way. I looked at the camera and saw him to my right, so I was like,
what happened to him?
Where are you going? Where are you? He's like, I'm over here, mate. I'm over here.
Great head movement.
So I'm already.
Are we going to see an other?
This is the thing. Like, whenever I say, like, I've said it so many times now. Whenever I go, I can't see this person beating someone, then they beat them.
Go on then, say it.
No, I said it with the Whittaker one.
It's going to be like a flying knee.
I said I couldn't see Plessis beating Whittaker.
Flying knee or a head kick that puts Volk out cold.
Yeah. He's open for it, yeah. I mean, the way that Volk ducks his head, it plays into that flying knee of Rodríguez. He's got the tool for it. But it's going to take a lot to land it against someone who's so intelligent like Volk.
That's my pick.
Volk switching stances.
Yeah. Some people did go Yair, I think. Some pros went Yair.
Yeah, it's just like, if he can keep it, I'm surprised he's not thrown a kick yet. But then again, like, Volk needs to catch him, take him down.
But look at this, stance switching like that overloads the reads or the mental ability of his opponent. Some people saying in the expectations, that constant stance switching, it gives Rodríguez a lot to read and think about.
Rodríguez does the same, doesn't he?
And it freezes him a little bit. It's very good.
I'm surprised we've not seen a strike yet, and it's nearly been a minute.
Oh yeah, you're right. Man, that was a quick minute.
It was, wasn't it?
Felt like 10 seconds.
Stephen says, do you guys think that the first round will tell us all we need to know about the rest of the fight? No, I don't know.
No, we can see already that it's very tentative.
So I think it's going to be tentative round. This is what I was saying between the two co-main and main. The co-main for me would be Fight Night because I just imagine this will be tentative until it really sparks and takes off. Feinting quite a lot. Same with
a lot of leg kicks involved.
Magomedov as well, but it's a high risk fight, and so you will have a lot of feints and you're really waiting for it to take off. We wonder who's going to be the one to spark the reaction.
It's a body shot.
Ooh. Oh, caught the kick.
Yeah,
that's what I said. That's what we said in the expectations.
Yeah. Very good.
Frank Yair-esque.
Yeah, now he's going to make him punish on the ground.
Lie him down. But he's going to work slow. I think Volkanov's going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Why is he going to the fence, though? That's not good.
I make it uncomfortable. Yeah, it's good.
Usually you'd want to use the fence to help yourself get up.
But I think it could be good for Volk as well, because when Rodríguez could step up, he could either go around to the back or if he goes to a knee, that is.
Yeah.
When Rodríguez go to a knee.
Often it's like takedown center octagon, that's more dangerous than takedown against the cage.
It depends what kind of fight you are. Yeah, I get what you mean, though.
So it's interesting Volk's opted for this.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But then you're also giving them less less room to maneuver if you pin them up against the fence.
This is true, but both sides, right?
Back to the feet, but
it's hard to get to sink that head and arm choke if the fence is on one side of you as well.
Oh yeah, that's if if a head and arm chokes your submission of choice and normally go for.
You got it. Here we go. He's going to try to get side control, and then that would be.
Whereas like Khabib always preferred to be up against cage when taking.
Yeah.
Taking maybe down.
Yeah, because his control was so good. Yeah.
I think in that case, submission wasn't the goal. And do you think that's not with Volk either?
Smush.
I don't think submission's the goal here.
No, I think it's just tire him out, make Rodríguez work.
It's ground and pound. It's doing damage with.
Yeah,
with his
I don't think
that might be why
he could surprise me and get submission. But yeah, I don't think it's his game plan to get a submission. Like JK said there, look, big ground and pound shots. Wear on Rodríguez, and exactly like I've said before, I know I'm going to repeat myself 1,000 times, but do what Frank Yair could do.
Right, that's the only time you're allowed to say that for the rest of the fight.
Thank you, I've got it out early. But yeah, smother him, make him wilt. That's what you got to do.
He's found his feet, but hey, that was the fence that helped with that. Volk's trying to get him down.
Yeah, making him work, making him defend this.
He is. But however...
There we go, back down again.
Great trip. The thing is as well, if Volk's hips are not higher than Yair's hips, then Volk's the one's working harder. And just being naturally
I think Volk's... We all know Volk's got a great gas tank.
Yeah.
And he could go 10 rounds if he wanted to.
And there it is.
Good shots!
Here it is.
And there's some good strikes here.
Here it is. Rodríguez has learned the hard lesson. He has. If it gets into the second round, he's learned it the hard way. But... very much not the strategy that Emmett had in this fight. Here we go.
Oh, he's going head and arm.
Setting up a head and arm. He's pushing down with his instep here.
I just said it'd be surprising if he gets us. Oh no,
he can't. Rodríguez done very well to lock up that leg.
Steven says Volkanovski.
Volkanovski.
No, I just think it's the perfect game plan to fight Rodríguez. Like, to stand with him is Like
He's got.
you got to fight him on the
he's
ground.
very unpredictable on the feet. Obviously, fair play to Max, but Max took him down a couple of times.
Welcome on in. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. Hello and welcome.
Yes.
This is a UFC fan channel where fan opinions matter most. We're into the first round of the main event.
Well, that's going to the second.
Like Jordan was saying as well in fighting style, like such a rich, eclectic, like set of kicks is what Rodríguez has got.
Yeah.
You take him to the ground and you just remove that whole half of his arsenal.
Volk's cut.
I mean, he was already cut coming into this fight.
It must have been.
Yeah.
All right.
This is true. You might just open it up.
Hopefully the
No,
judges...
It depends where it
Why is
was. It
that?
might be the. I think it could have been by the eye. Yeah, it's the right.
Perfect game plan for Volk, says Stephen. Absolutely, 1-0, I think.
Yeah, 1000%.
Which,
Got the takedown, got the damage.
but you know, if Volk continues with a game plan like that, it's hard to compete as a fight of the night, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
but
gonna be-
Got to do what you got to do to get a win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And styles
Stakes are
makes
high.
fights, and obviously, if you're going to take someone down when they can't grapple as well as you or wrestle as good as you, then you've got to do what you got to do. The game's the game.
Game's game.
It's beef Wellington in the Shard tonight, mate, boys. Stakes are high.
You've been saying that all day, aren't you?
I can tell you.
Oh, an elbow from the bottom
was
from
it?
Rodríguez.
That's what did it.
Oh, back elbow. Yeah, look. Oh,
Boom.
Okay.
Crafty son of a gun.
Yeah. It's like a Swiss Army knife he is, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's got
he
weapons
whips out
on
a knife.
weapons.
Now, what can we expect from this round 2 now?
Yes, exactly.
Don't really want to go 1-0
Again, if you
down.
are in the chat, get your thoughts in on that first round. Does Volk do the same this round? Or can Rodríguez get his kicks going?
He's going to be very weary of that takedown now, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Oh,
That's the thing as
yes.
well. Like with the kick. Oh,
Keep throwing him. I mean, you
I
can,
was just about to say, do you reckon he'd be wary of throwing him, and he threw three straight away?
yeah. But
He obviously will. I just mean like
in
not
terms
just
of,
Oh, but I was
Yeah.
going to say, he needs to do more
nice
with them, though.
because it was those kicks that worked very well. Josh Emmett. I mean, he's done all kicks, no hands, but
Yeah.
Josh Emmett as well.
It was the way you picked Josh apart
his
with
combinations were on fire.
to the body.
Yeah, and also if you know teep kicks might be a good idea. You know, you want to keep him at range.
Yeah, keep him at bay.
Mix
Yeah,
them up, mix them
1000%.
up.
Yeah.
Teeps.
But
Oi.
nice. Look at that.
So fast.
Yeah,
So fast.
Look up fast.
Mufasa.
Oh, that was to the chin.
Teep to the body.
Yes.
Nice. There you go.
Very good from you.
So, and this is the fact that Yair
Output now from
yeah.
Yair.
Volk
pose
does not
when he's
want
on the
this.
feet.
He does not want this. Does not like this.
And this is why.
only way
This
in
is
is to
why
catch
we.
something.
Oh, good left from Volk.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
Bad.
Oh!
Bad start.
Yeah,
switch.
Whoa! Yeah,
Was it? I
yeah,
was
no,
worried.
no, right. Rodríguez landed an elbow as he coming in.
Oh, I was both.
Yeah, he hurt him
Oh,
big time.
careful, that fence
But
grab.
again, wise to
Volk's
it,
gonna make
and
him pay.
he has to do.
Wow,
I was literally about to say,
on,
and this
mate,
is why
hooks.
I struggled to pick striking for either one. I'm not saying Volk doesn't have great striking because he does. I'm just saying when you're in there with someone like Rodríguez, it's tough.
Yeah.
Can he
And bearing in
deal with
mind, obviously,
Rodríguez?
I know we're saying that Volk has the reach advantage, but his Rodríguez's legs are
leg reach.
leg
Yeah.
reach, and this is
Oh,
that's
great
what I'm saying.
trip.
Great trip from Volkanovski.
Very good.
We have a lot of time left in this second round.
Yeah, that elbow as well. Like Volk was going for that finish.
We did not.
Softening Yair up again. Did Volk do part of his training camp in
got an
Dagestan,
arm.
says Stephen?
Yeah, looking at this.
He's always had. He's always had this wrestling background. He's always had it.
Yeah.
He's I've seen. His
toe
toe
caught
is
in
stuck in the
Shorts. That's
shorts.
funny. And we let resume.
The momentum killed Volkanovski there with that foot being stuck.
Did,
What
yeah.
was this?
Yair's got to fight the hands, fight the grip here. Otherwise, he's going back down again.
Dragging him into hell. Look at that.
Oh. Now Volk's going to take the back. Well, maybe not, actually.
There he goes. Pushed him down. They're going to flatten him
Down
out.
to
What's Herb shouting at him
half
for?
guard. He says, your wife's in my DMs.
Herb's like, work. It's like, come on, he just gone down.
Just every time, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Let's go to work.
Oh, this is
Oh, he
good.
slipped in to a hen arm.
Could be, yeah. He can get his leg free at work. Oh, there we go.
nice.
Yeah, he's locked it up. Smart.
This is what you've got to do to Rodríguez.
the wrist. So you're keeping him on top of you, locking it up, but you're preventing that advancement.
Elbows, yep.
Frankie gave him the game plan.
I said you were banned from that.
Yeah, no,
so for that reason, I'm turning your mic off. Time out.
So for that reason, I'm turning
now be muted for the rest of the session.
For the rest of the round.
Just how disappointed you was like, I did say that you can't say it anymore. I said this is the only time. For that reason, I'm taking your mic off. You sounded so serious with it.
I'm a good actor.
Oh, class.
Well, can you imagine if he whips up the triangle?
Oh, would be mad.
Yeah.
I hope so.
He's already had 6 takedowns in this fight.
Backlash makes you horny, doesn't it?
I don't remember him taking him down 6 times. What? I thought it was about 4. Oh, good elbow from Volkanovski.
I just don't think that people counting numbers can actually count.
I reckon it was 47 takedowns, I think.
Probably.
Wrong answers only.
Look at Volk just teeing off.
Yeah.
It is.
Elbows from the bottom though, Yair.
Yeah, he needs to do what he did against it was Josh Emmett, wasn't he? He went kind of sprawled long, elbows from 12 to 6.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. Let's get out again. Here it is. Oh, nearly got it off.
Far side.
Nearly did. But you see that very clever from Volk by putting his hand across the chest of Yair. It kind of prevents that movement to being so free from 12 to 6.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
He's in a bad position now.
Yeah. Rolling with him, but Volk just knows how to surf him.
Surf him.
Yeah, he's on top.
Literally is
Surfing him.
swimming away at him.
Active from bottom again. Oh, but Rodríguez not without his punishment.
Surfing in the USA.
Mexico, if you like. Everybody goes surfing.
No wonder Donald Trump's there then.
Yeah, he just wanted to ensure that he dies. He ensures he puts it down to make sure the job's done.
Mexico's definitely not him right now.
How much money do you reckon Trump put on Volk and said, I'll pay you this if you put him away?
It's good performance, but you're getting deported. for that reason, you're getting deported. Okay.
Oh, man. I mean, to be honest, Donald Trump's there in the corner. It's like, snatch him by the pussy.
Snatch him by the pussy.
What was that thing he got in trouble for? It was that, wasn't it?
It was.
Grab him by the pussy, that's it.
Like
Oh yeah, girls. Yeah, he was in his campaign. I can't believe he still got elected after that. But I was just like, oh man, could women do whatever I want? Just grab him by the pussy. I was like, really? You're about to be president of the United States? You saying this literally?
Yeah.
Wild.
Great work from good elbows from Volk.
shots, yeah. Another Volk round.
Yeah, and it was this round that Frankie got the TKO finish. So, could we see a TKO finish?
That's it. He's got no more words for you now. It just turns you off. He just turns you off. He just turns you off. Timer, you early with the timer? You early?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was. I don't know if anyone. Oh, you turned it off.
Yeah, there about.
Just turned me off.
Yeah, that's all right. It's just fun.
Have you turned me off?
No, you're back on.
Oh, I'm back on.
You turn me on, mate.
Turn me on, turn me on. Round number 3.
I think Volk's going to do the breaststroke in this round, swimming on Rodríguez.
Good one, mate.
Oh, final warning from Herb. Hey. One more fence grab or glove grab, then point is taken.
Who's that for?
Rodríguez. It's for Rodríguez. I mean, look, if you're going to get a point deducted against Volk, you might as well just leave the
See what I mean? The same eye as well.
Tell you the truth, what are you on about?
Rodríguez's eye.
Oh, from the fight?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what it's going to be from the fight.
Whoa, big right from Volk.
I'll tell you, if there is going to be something, and I'm going to say it this time, it's going to be that chicken nugget kick that he gives him.
Yeah.
That one. Do you know what I mean? And then you like Frankie Edgar.
Rumble his face into a chicken nugget.
Yeah, that's going to be the one if it's going to be something. You've been calling for it, and you're going to see it all the different ways, not the way that you wanted.
Our fallen troop.
Make a chicken nugget out of you.
How long until Volk gets the takedown again?
Yeah,
and he's halfway through the round again.
He's staying standing, so Rodríguez is always dangerous.
Last time Volk timed the stance switch of Rodríguez was when he's kind of at his weakness is that split second of changing stance.
And this is the funny thing as well, because Josh Emmett has a wrestling background but didn't use his wrestling in that fight.
No.
And obviously a lot of people forget that he's got that wrestling background, and he does have very good wrestling. but he never uses it because he's just so reliant on his power.
The thing is with
unreal.
Emmett is I think he's had quite a bit of injuries. He lacks a lot of drive off of an explosiveness off those legs.
Oh.
Wow. Ain't that one.
Oh, Yair now coming in.
Throws 2 teep kicks and then he throws a head kick.
Right,
and that's
back
it.
kick.
You think he's going to throw another teep kick. He gets you used to the same thing.
But how long until Volk's going to catch and then take the next one down? You know, he's going to take him down off of that right kick. That's a left
kick
one.
down the middle to the face is always dangerous. You just don't know when it's coming.
Thus far, I think this could be a Rodríguez round, providing it doesn't hit the ground.
Jumping the gun a bit, says Stephen, but Topuria gets the winner. Oof, yes.
Oh,
1,000%. I really want to see that. Volk versus Topuria gets me my dick hard.
It'll be a fight, man. Oh, not bad from Volk, but quit on the takedown for some reason. I think he just kind of wants to give us a bit of a stand up.
Oh, you saw what I mean? He swings it out, but then it makes it look like it's a low kick.
Yeah. Oh, nice from Volk.
Yeah.
Finally found the market with his hands.
In with the right hook.
He's not dipped his head too much though, so that flying knee from Rodríguez has not been.
And you see what I mean in the difference in kicks. Volk will just use his kicks for pointers, and Rodríguez's kicks are there to. Headbutt.
Yeah.
He slipped though. Volk slipped. So
He did.
Yeah.
Where else do you think he polishes that weapon of his on the head? So we can use it effectively. Oh, shall we try this again, shall we? The timer matchup.
Don't we do it?
I think I've got a
130.
2 min.
Oh, I thought he slipped. He didn't slip.
2 min 30.
Oh, great headbutt.
Too much.
Overhand headbutt. Oh, charged in that.
Yeah,
That is a Bobby
on top
Green
of the head.
headbutt.
Yeah.
I thought he slipped.
This probably ain't going to match up. Time won't.
He's knocked out. He's dazed. It takes some time on this, son. Mm-hmm. That's hard. Woo.
Yeah.
Damn. No contest. Fight again.
Why is Herb rushing him in?
He doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't.
Why are you
Shut
rushing him in?
Full time.
Get out of there, Herb. Right. Okay. Cool. You said your respects, and go to war.
Yeah. All right. Now time is well out, so we're gonna leave it off for now. That was a headbutt, and so it was.
Just over 1 minute, 30 seconds left.
Yep. So the
toe landed.
Still going.
Yeah, as I was saying before that unfortunate headbutt, we can see the difference in the kicking, and Volk will just will just land kicks for pointers and try and win a round, but then Rodríguez is trying to put you out with his kicks.
I love how they're both having fun in there, though. Look at that, both are acknowledging each other's power. Wow, combinations from Rodríguez is just sexy, you know.
Volk robbed him.
Wow, the power from Volk is just undeniable.
Oh, body shots.
Take him down. That was a beautiful takedown, though.
Oh,
swanging.
Big shots from Volk.
Yeah.
Big shots from Volk.
This
could be it.
Going for the
this
end.
could be it.
It's going for the end.
I'm taking a close look. That is it. Wow. Just when Yair Rodríguez was looking good in that round, Volk puts him away via TKO.
Wow.
I knew he was going to stop him.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
That is it.
No shame for
and still round
Rodríguez
3 TKO.
He fought valiantly. That was beautiful still. Great fight. Tentative until it really did kick off.
Show respect.
And when it did,
Respect.
Volk was just an unstoppable force.
Man, it's crazy. Yair was getting some success with those kicks in that round. And then Volk was like, oh yeah, cool. Bosh.
What combination of fighter defeats Volk? Yair crossed with who? Stylistically wise.
You need a strong wrestler, yeah.
No, I mean, from this division, let's go with, right?
All right.
Mate, Ilia Topuria.
I mean, I'm saying,
Topuria, he's built like that, mate. He's got the wrestling.
He hits hard. He's got some wrestling to his back.
See Volk, when he was leading up against the cage there, like he was feinting the takedowns, but then was landing the overhand right.
Yeah. Landed the overhand right, landed shots to the body, dunked him down, that was it.
Topuria is just a very polished version of what Volk's had before, though, isn't he? He's nothing new. Yair was something new. The leg kicks
I get what you mean.
and the dangers that he had on the feet was a new challenge for Volk.
Counter to that, who has Volk fought who possesses the power that Topuria does?
Chanzan John.
No.
I mean, he's got power.
Mendes or Aldo?
Maybe Aldo. Chad Mendes.
It's been a while then, huh?
You saying Chad?
Taker doesn't.
He's not really knocking dudes out as Jung, was he?
Yeah.
6 by knockout, 8 by submission.
Do you reckon? No, he can't be. I'm thinking of power if we're talking about Makhachev, but that's a different weight class entirely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was Makhachev's weight that was factor in that one. Volk is the ghost of Steven. Volk is amazing everywhere. Islam better watch out. Volk is coming. Yeah, possible. I mean, that's a good conversation. He's going to want that rematch.
Yeah, I do think he needs one more.
Here's the thing, yeah. People want to see the Oliveira rematch. Oliveira came out yesterday and said that he wants to fight Islam in November or December, which rules Islam out from fighting on the Abu Dhabi card. So the UFC could make a U-turn.
Yeah, and do
Volk versus Islam in Abu Dhabi, but then
again
Edwards versus Covington has also been rumoured for that Abu Dhabi card. So that could be the headliner for Abu Dhabi, and then Islam versus Oliveira will take place.
Wouldn't
in
it be
December.
Easier to go to Abu Dhabi twice in the year rather than sort of making that switch up? I think it would be an easier option just to go back.
Well,
weather would be nicer in December.
Well,
well,
Islam fight was in Australia, wasn't it?
I want to see what he says first. See if he says that he wants to go back up to challenge Islam.
Yeah.
Or says one more at featherweight.
Islam would want to fight at home for sure. But then maybe it would be a next year thing. You know, we don't have to rush it. There's lots going on anyway.
Yeah, I mean I think Topuria, Volk, I want to see next. And Islam Charles will have to be.
Surprised you don't see Red Bull sponsoring this at all, do you?
I actually said this was the round that member Frankie took him. So.
Shut up.
The best.
Yeah, you won't see. You won't see. Why did you come in with just pointless anecdotes?
It's not pointless. It's the same round that Frankie.
You keep repeating it.
So sorry.
Boring.
It's not boring.
Come up with something new.
It's facts.
We just have like an Ash script. You play guys in the chat next week. You play Ash Bingo.
Facts.
Yes, please. We're playing that.
Ash Bingo.
He wouldn't even know about it.
What? All you got on the card is Frankie.
Easy game.
Go on then. What do I say all the time?
Not going to last.
One thing, Frankie.
No. Talk nothing more about it.
No, we won't list because that just ruins it.
I tell you what, I've got one for it. I've got one for you as well.
Oh yeah, do you really?
Oh, you switched up, have you?
Yeah, that's probably going to be on the bingo card for what you say. You always say it.
Yeah, because you always do switch it up.
But you always say it.
I'm staying silent next week, boys.
I went in. Put emojis in the chat if you're on board with.
No one's going to get bingo.
I'll say it now.
I'm going to come out next week a different kettle of fish.
I kind of want to create a group in the Discord that he's out of, and then we can discuss it, and then we can set it up.
Hang on.
Oh, that's kind of anyway. But
they're bleeping out swearing anyway.
Let's know what they're saying.
I'll say it now. Volk beats Topuria. Write that down for 6 months or whatever it will be. BT Sport muting, swearing, the irony. We can watch a man split another man's head open with an elbow, but heaven forbid we hear a swear word. I mean, yeah, true.
Yeah. Didn't we hear the N-word like 50 times?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What was that about? Why did they bleep that out?
Yeah.
McDonald's breakfast time, he says, I drank so much Prime when I was in Vegas. The fridges at the PI are filled to the brim with that.
Oh, wow.
Every night I'd fill up my bag with play, mate. Making the most for that.
Yes. That is backwards.
He said whoever's next.
The N-word is a swear word.
Get Topuria in the octagon.
Get him in the octagon.
Get him.
Come on. To be honest, it is very much Volkanovski's ground, though. He's champ. He's a champ. You can get champs can walk in any territory, you know. But Emporia is not a champ yet. He can't walk on that territory yet.
Well, that's a wrap. We got a fan cam coming up very soon.
Yeah. Wow.
I just need to make some
Wow.
rankings.
What's next, must we?
Rankings, yes.
5.
Oh, I put the fighters down, didn't I? What is next for Alexander Volkanovski? Well, we just pretty much seen it. We think that Ilia Topuria is next for the champ Volkanovski. It's the only one that does make sense, really. He's on a 14-fight win streak.
Boosh.
It's the only one that makes sense for me.
Yep. Maybe Arnold Allen? Nah, Max Holloway would be good.
That's a good shout.
He's got a fight coming up, though.
Who? Arnold Allen?
Nah, Max Holloway.
No, Rodríguez has already fought Max anyway. Yair Rodríguez versus Arnold Allen could 1,000% be next.
I would love to see that.
And obviously, like you said, the striking and the kicking game of Rodríguez against our boy Arnold Allen, again, he just poses a threat. But Arnold's so well-rounded, so he could potentially take it to the mat like Volk did there and have his way there. But like you said, it just all depends if Rodríguez can get going on the feet. Because if he can get going on the feet, he can cause anyone in this division problems.
Yes. All right, cool. So that's our Volkanovski and that's our Yair Rodríguez. I think it's interesting. Anything more, just drop in the chats while we go through the wrap-up. Absolutely. Cool. Fight night, boys, what do you say?
Oh, the co-main event. Fight night is the co-main event. Oh, why am I sleeping?
You weren't sleeping on that.
Good timing.
Oh, it's just God. I don't know. Imagine sleeping on the card, are you, Ash?
Yeah.
I've actually got only one more in that card, and that was the main event itself. But that was madness. The whole thing was a mix-up. Red corner, blue, red corner. Wow.
Oh yeah, because you put Val Woodburn, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I just thought,
Oh, look, they're chatting.
It was actually low risk, high reward. You know what I mean? Low risk, but some high reward there. If I got it right.
Probably is just a bit
taller.
Is a little bit.
That could be good ideal though.
That could be good. And obviously seeing Marab Dvalishvili in that corner or behind him, that's and again he's Georgian. These guys are built different, so impressive to see. I love to see that one. All right, cool. My fight night was co-main for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Performance of the night, I got to say Dricus. I could not believe he did that to Whittaker.
I agree.
Yeah,
I didn't see it and it happened.
Yeah.
That's how many KOs have we had?
About 18 or not 18. 8
47 KOs.
47.
Yeah, that's the
That's the word.
I think it was like 8 or something.
Yeah.
It might be 9 now.
Yeah, fight night co-main event and performance of the night to Plessis.
So what's up next, boys? What we got coming up next in this week? We have straight after this, JK.
Aftermath show on Tuesday. Be there. We're going to be talking about the future matchups. We'll be talking about what's been cooking on the socials post UFC 290. Of course, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And you've got the notifications bell on the channel. Yes. Of course, coming right up, we've got the fan cam. We're joining with Raphael, who's in the chats there. Yes, I see you. That was really amazing. Can't wait to get your thoughts and opinions on that in just a sec.
Perfect. So don't go anywhere. Fan cam coming right up in T-minus 2 to 3 minutes. So we'll be ready with that to go. And then aside from that, guys, it's been great. Great event.
Thank you all for your comments.
Incredible amazing. Shout out. Round of applause to those who stayed up throughout the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you guys
Shout
did what
Steven,
a few of us can.
Tico, the mic.
Absolutely.
Thanks to the rest of the guys.
Thanks everyone who jumped in
Stephen,
for the fan
legend.
minute.
Angus that jumped in as well.
Yeah.
Legends.
Love to get your thoughts on the fan minute. Do we keep doing it? Do we leave out just pay-per-views only? Let's get your thoughts on that in the Discord. If you've not got into that group yet already, get inside. That's where you'll find the link to jump onto the fan minutes as it throws by. But just great having your opinions, guys, as well. And that's what it's about, right, ATF?
Yes.
Absolutely. Fan opinions matter most. Catch you soon on the flip side.
Guys, been amazing. Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night.